ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
ZipRecruiter.
John Senning here for Ferman Ford, Clearwater's big Ford store. I recently got that Bronco from Ferman Ford. It has changed my life, and the process was smooth as can be. If you're in the market for a new truck or SUV, go see Bob Murray and the crew at Ferman Ford. Ferman Ford has over 250 new Fords to choose from, and these guys do business the right way. No addendums, no forced add-ons, and no surprises. And if you're in the need of service and you don't have time to make it to the dealership, Ferman Ford's mobile service comes to your home, office, or anywhere. I'm talking oil changes, tire rotations, batteries, certified techs, genuine parts, and quality work right at your doorstep. Check them out today, that big, beautiful showroom on US 19 in Clearwater, or online at fermanford.com. And make sure you let them know that John Senning sent you.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
Oh, here we go. All systems go.
This is the true story about Mac. Check it.
Times are changing, more so each year. But the early morning storm pimp is here.
3, 2, 1.
People are expecting quite a bit.
Gotta figure out how to make money on this. I really want to.
I can feel it down in my plums. They're getting a nice bluish hue. Getting ready to take them to the farmer's market.
Okay, baby, but don't hurt yourself with that big juicy hog of yours.
In hard times, when a man has worked at a job 30 years, they give him a watch, kick him in the butt, and say, hey, a computer took your place, daddy. That's hard time.
And those cars are going real fast and real laugh, son.
But he's gay. He's blind.
You ready?
Oh, wait. So we're just gonna wing it? There's a big difference between winging it and seeing what happens. Now let's see what happens.
And now.
Right now.
Now, it's Senning Show. With your host, John Senning.
Moser's on it, center point. Moser skates right circle. Moser shoots. Score! J.J. Moser! J.J. Moser! The Lightning tie the series! They win game 2! 3-2 in overtime! This series is tied up, baby! 1-1!
Shoot the puck, and that's what Moser did. A great face-off win by Cirelli. Moser takes it across the blue line. He goes right from left to right. Crosses the blue line, turns, gets to the top.
Ready to rock left to right all night. My game's tight. I wish you might take a bite out of this here toxic, melodic, neurotic product. Fresh from the harvest. Who'll be the largest, hardest, smartest label in town? Top dog. Get down.
Welcome. A couple lonely boys. A couple lonely boys. All of the CMG Tampa is at the Rays game. As much as I bitched and complained yesterday about not being invited, totally forgot about it when I got here today. And I'm walking around like, what is going on?
Same.
Yeah, what? First, no Joe, which if Joe is not there, something's going on.
Oh, yours was because it was empty.
Yeah, and I just start wandering around, and I'm like, I felt almost like Kevin McAllister when he realized that his parents had left him on, Christmas or whatever it was. And it took me a minute, and then I saw EJ from the Vibe walk up, and he had his Rays jersey on. I said, "Oh, everybody's gone. Everybody's at the Rays day," which we weren't invited to.
No, they don't like us enough. Mine was everyone was wearing the same colors, and I didn't connect it because I didn't see any Rays gear yet. Well, like JoJo was wearing.
You saw people early before they left.
When everyone was scrambling to get out the building, and I was like, "What the hell?" And then the same thing. I saw EJ in his Rays jersey.
Gear.
I was like, "Okay, oh yeah. The thing that they didn't invite us to."
I found out that they had options to do it at night so that everybody could go, and they didn't do it at night just because they didn't want us there.
Makes sense.
Specifically, you and I. I don't know in what order.
Yeah.
But
you said you and I.
That is the order. Yeah, that is the order. But still, it was both of us. They found it to be a liability. I heard that because of it's always something with the Rays and us. Like it was the jersey and Mike and everything for a while. So I think just so much drama surrounding us, they didn't want to take any chances. So we weren't invited.
Yeah, I'm surprised that the guys who did an opening thing at Fergus weren't invited.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, we kicked off the whole goddamn season, to be honest with you. Not that I'm mad, not that I'm upset. It was funny. By the way, this is Senning Show. I'm John Senning. He is Dizzy, the Brown Thrasher, a.k.a. the
Cliffhanger.
The cliffhanger. Thank you for being here. Call us 800-771-1025. You can hit us up on social media at the John Senning, at Dizzy for Mayor, and then watch the program, please. We love it when you do that. Great way to listen to YouTube 1025 The Bone. Listen while you can. If something pops up and you want to watch, then just watch it. Get up in the room. So last night when I was leaving, I was talking to Jason, who's our big boss, in the hallway, and Joj was leaving her office, and she goes, oh, by the way, John wanted me to tell you that he thinks that they should get a special invite to be known that you want him there, even though we're going to do it during the time of his show. And he immediately goes, oh, why don't you guys just broadcast there? Which doesn't make tons of sense to me either way, which is fine. But then almost immediately, somebody amongst the three of us remembered that we're not allowed to broadcast from the Rays anymore. And I love bringing this up because I don't even know that Gio was ever told this. And it happened so long ago. But we used to do broadcasts from the game. We were banned because of, and Gio, I hope you're out there, because if it makes it seem like I'm talking about you behind your back, I want you to hear this story. Yeah. Gio ruined it for everybody.
Oh, man, what did he do?
I'll never forget it because it was on an opening day. I was actually telling the story about that day when we were out there, because we did a big thing at Ferg's for the pregame, and it was when Shannon Burke was on the station. We were upstairs, and we ran the broadcast there, and then we came over, and Drew Garabo live with Drew, and I think Kayla and Gio at the time were over at the Trop, and they were in like the nice ass area, like the bougie, the suite level.
Yeah.
And I think the deal was that like we could be there, but somebody else has the rights to the radio. You can't say anything about what's happening. I know that's absolutely insane. Like you could be there, you could be broadcasting, but you can't really say much. Maybe you can say the score. I don't even remember. I don't even know what the specifics were.
Okay, I'm with you now.
But so I just remember we were broadcasting, and then Gio goes, "Oh, home run by Longoria!" And then sometime shortly after that, I was in a promotions meeting where they were like, "Yeah, we're banned from broadcasting in the Trop now because Gio called out the Longoria home run."
Can't follow the rules. Once he kicked me off the cruise, he kicked us out the Trop.
I thought you'd appreciate that. I was trying to think of good stories to tie in with the Rays, and Gio being the one that got us kicked out of Tropicana Field seemed like a pretty good one that I thought you'd appreciate.
I'm writing it down so I can remember it later on. Maybe bring it up in a year-end review.
I was gonna text him right before we came in here because it just kind of popped into my head. I'm gonna text him and ask him, "Hey, do you know that you're the reason we can't broadcast live from Tropicana Field?" ? Let's see if he responds back.
Like, what the hell are you talking about?
Yeah. Oh, I thought that'd be really funny if that was him calling, but probably not.
Just some schmuck on the line.
Just a schmuck. Just one of our good old fashioned. Actually, I kind of like that for like people that listen to the show. You know how like shows have their people?
Yeah.
We call our people the schmucks.
The schmucks.
Yeah.
Okay.
It just came to me. We can work on it. Let's see what the schmuck wants for a sec though. I have a bunch of stuff I want to throw at you. Senning Show, your first schmuck of the day.
John, oh my goodness. It's been like 2 years since I called.
You're not a schmuck. You're not a schmuck at all. Hi.
Still a schmuck.
No, you're not a schmuck. What?
Okay, I don't know if you remember me. It's been so long since we spoke, but this is Queen Beaver 69.
Oh, Queen Beaver 69. Yes, how could I forget you? Our favorite OnlyFans content creator / all-around cool lady. I remember Queen Beaver 69.
Kim.
Yes, Dizzy. I don't know if you saw my Snapchat yesterday, but John, I didn't know who else to call about this. I'm freaking out.
Oh, you guys. So you do know her for real?
Yeah.
Oh, do you subscribe to Queen Beaver 69?
No, I knew her before the fame.
Before the come up?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, me and Dizzy go way back. We're besties.
Dude, are you guys? Is he firing off hog shots to you? Don't lie.
I wish.
He has. The delay there was far too much. You've seen it, haven't you? Queen Beaver 69.
Maybe once or twice.
Yeah. I know how my naughty man does. There's no way he's snapping with a lady with the handle Queen Beaver 69 and not firing off a hog shot. But I'm sorry. You have something pressing, and I don't want to take away from that. So lay it on me.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Dizzy. I don't know if you saw my Snapchat yesterday about Mall World.
Oh yeah. Go ahead.
Mall World. Is this the secret world that everybody supposedly dreams about?
Okay, so you've heard of it?
Yeah, I have.
I'm freaking out because what? I am so confused. I just found out about it because I was having this meeting, this metaphysical meeting, and I mentioned that I've been having recurring dreams about a tidal wave my whole life.
Oh, wow.
She starts asking me questions about where I am, what's the setting.
You're blowing past some details here. A metaphysical meeting. Can you help us through what that is?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my God. This thing right here, I looked up Mall World. This freaking thing I dream of all the time. That right there.
Stop.
Do you really?
Stop.
Yes, I do.
Oh, the bridge with there's a
yes.
You go up and there's a hole in the middle. Or something?
Yes, I don't know. Why are we all dreaming of Mall World? And there's an image on this.
Oh my
freaking
God,
thing.
John.
Okay, yes.
I
Queen
freaking
Beaver.
knew. I knew if anyone had been there, it would be you because I have not spoken to anyone else who's been there. And I'm freaking out.
Well, you're saying been there, which I don't know what that means. Is it just I don't know why we're all dreaming the same things, but some of them are an old play place looking thing. Some of them are more like a traditional mall, but yeah, supposedly everybody is dreaming about the same thing, or at least a lot of people.
Right. When I saw the map, I had a panic attack because I was like, I've absolutely dreamt about this place.
I don't think I know about a map. You're far deeper into it than I have I've ever been. That's all I can say. There's also a picture of what looks to be like a DZ Discovery Zone. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, which I dream of that, but I love DZ. I love DZ Discovery Zone. It is very, very interesting, and I like the idea that maybe our dreams are a parallel universe. Is that where you're headed, Queen Beaver 69?
I don't know. I just found out about this Mall World 2 days ago, and I am trying to figure out. I haven't met anyone else in real life. I've only seen it on the internet, people who have dreamed about it. So I'm trying to figure out what we have in common. What is this?
I don't know, because none of these other pictures totally do much for me, but this insane looking road / bridge that is like a road that goes straight up into the sky. I have definitely dreamt about that many, many, many times. And you want to know what the dream is usually like? It's usually you take that road to get somewhere really cool. And then you're there, and it's you don't want to leave, but you don't want to leave because it's cool. You don't want to leave because you have to take the road that goes straight down. Are you with me? Does that make sense? Yeah, that's why. That's why you don't want to leave. So I don't know. I don't know what's happening to us. I don't know if we are connected through our dreams, but I'm glad I could be a voice to bring.
What if we're all chipped, and we're the ones that are chipped, and that's why we're having these dreams? Oh, we're on the server right now.
But it's only certain people though. My husband has not been to Mall World.
Well, see, you keep saying Mall. I'm gonna do a little more research on Mall World, Queen Beaver 69, and tomorrow at some point we'll do a deeper, more proper dive once I'm a little more informed. But I do appreciate you checking in, and you're not alone in Mall World.
Okay, right, thank you so much. Please deep dive and
I will. Yeah. Also, forward me that pic of Dizzy's hog, would you?
Okay, I think it's a gift.
Oh. So it's like an action, like a kung fu action.
Yeah,
like a helicopter, John.
Oh yeah. Oh, that one too. I like that one. That's a good one.
All right, Kim. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Take care, girl. Yeah, people are kind of confused because they think we're talking about an actual mall people are dreaming of.
No, it's not. It's not. And I've seen pictures of this that don't look like any of these pictures that are on this article I'm looking at. And before I've kind of thought maybe I've seen that in my dream. this picture of the road that goes straight up and down is super creepy to me because I have dreamt about that a million times.
Yeah, I kind of looked into it, and people have different versions. Some people have tolls on that. Some people don't. I vividly remember that bridge when you get to the top. They tell you, like, there's a hole in the bridge. You got to drive fast when you get to the top to get over the hole. Like, there's different iterations.
Yeah, it almost
iterations.
In my dreams, I feel like it has something to do with, like, by the time you get to the top of that road, you then have to, like, take another elevator up to go to the next place that you want to go.
Yeah.
So maybe it's like, are we going up, dude?
Oh man,
are we
I
going
don't know,
up? Are we visiting? Are we checking in up top?
And we're like, we got the invite.
Yeah.
It's like an RSVP.
Yeah, no, do we get like the free preview?
Oh man, it's the beta test of it?
Or is it like, hey, you guys aren't doing right in life. This is what you're going to be missing out on if you don't take the road to the top.
Well, that's what I didn't want to say it and put it out there because when you said that, I was like, I don't know, man, because I told you mine has a hole in it. They're like, you got to drive quick or you might fall down. They're like, you better get your life on track, dog, or you're going down.
Maybe that's what it is. Wow, who would have thought Mall World Queen Beaver 69 would have brought something like that to us today? I do want to read a little bit more about it and figure out exactly what it is. It pops up on my TikTok every now and again. And the images that I've seen are drastically different than the ones I'm looking at right now. But I have a bunch of things I want to try and hit on in the next 15 minutes at the very least.
Rapid fire.
Major problems in the cat community at my home. Dude, we had a situation.
Did an incident happen?
Dude. So this cat, quickest possible reset for those that don't know.
Yeah.
This cat essentially just walked into our lives and walked into our door and is now it's our cat. I mean, it's
he roamed in.
His name is Roman. He was some people up the road supposedly got him as a kitten and then just opened the door and he never went back. Like, that's the best way that I can explain it. And he's been our cat. He spends about, if I had to say, 90% of his time on our lanai or in my house, on the couch, on the guest bed, napping on the kitchen floor. But he does seem to get a little he gets a desire later in the evening to roam. That was kind of how he roaming.
Yeah.
So right around 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, sometimes we have these little holes in the side of our lanai that I think are drains, but he can go right out. So we'll usually go and he sits on the back deck and sometimes he'll sit on the fence and all that. So last night, he's out on the lanai. We're in the living room watching TV, and he's kind of doing his thing. And I do see him stroll out the back door, and I don't really think too much of it. And then probably 15 minutes later, dude, and I'm so mad I didn't get a picture, but I was freaking the hell out. I look up. Well, actually, Danielle first, she goes, "Oh my God!" And I look out of our window into our lanai, right outside of our sliding glass door. There is a cat that I can only describe looks like he just came back from the pet cemetery. Like, this is a scary, dirty street cat that is there to kill Roman.
Oh, no.
Roman is cowering in fear by the door, and this cat is up on its like back haunches like,
yeah.
So we have a problem. We're going to have to lock him in.
So what did you do in that moment?
I stood up and I chased his ass off.
Okay.
Dude, and this cat was not backing down.
Yeah.
This cat was ready.
That's what I was thinking.
This cat was ready to take on me, my family.
Yeah.
Every. So I finally get him like out to the yard.
Did you yell it like?
Oh! I would boat up on him
real deep in your voice.
I boat up on him real quick, but it just made me realize I think this is just the beginning.
Yeah.
So the big thing is I think we have to get this cat fixed. And secondly, I think we have to shut down the highway. Because, I mean, my concern is that cats are just going to be
roaming in there now.
I mean, you've seen my house. Like, this is, it's outside, but it is, the way our house is, it's like a horseshoe, and the whole house is around the pool and the lanai. So we spend a lot of time there. There's furniture there.
Yeah.
And it was just looking up and seeing this demon death cat, essentially, from my perspective, inside our home. It's freaked me out, and I do not know the next step in the cat saga. Have to get him fixed first and foremost, I think, because I think they just want to come fight him.
What if you find out that Roman is actually just a POS, and like all these cats are pissed, but like well-deserving pissed?
They have good reason.
Yeah.
Like, what could he have done though? He's
territorial. He was on their territory.
He might.
Maybe they had some, like, rats or lizards that they took and put them away, and then
he stole them.
Mine.
Yeah, it's still, even if they
What if that thing was a guy? Roman's a guy.
Roman is a man.
What
He's
if
a man. Big
that
old balls. Yeah.
crazy cat had a thing that he kind of slid into, and now he's like, oh, you want to just run up on my girl when I'm out hunting?
And that all of that is true. All of that is what happens. The life of a street cat is not for the faint of heart. It's a lot of, it brings me no pain or no joy to say this. It's a lot of fighting, and it's a lot of raping. Dude, that it really is, dude.
Can it go grape?
Dude, these street cats, they just find lady cats and they impregnate them. That's another concern I have is Roman's going to go get somebody pregnant, and then his baby mama's going to come rolling up at my door with her babies. Like, these yo babies now too.
Yeah, you don't want to adopt and then become a grandparent.
Yeah. So
that's crazy.
It's just weird because I know he has the desire to go, but I'm going to have to just shut it down because we cannot be having, like, I already have problems sleeping, and all I could think was that there was just going to be like a street cat death match right outside my window.
It's like bum fights. Yeah, I got you.
It really, dude, it is. And this guy, I don't know how old he was, but he legit looked like he was from the afterlife. He looked like he was from hell.
Imagine that's how you lose everything you have because they think you're like Michael Vick, but with cats.
Oh, cat fighting.
This guy has a cat ring in his goddamn pool
and he even tried to play it up on the air. He was hiding in plain sight.
Yeah.
but he was making them fight. No, it's we were going to kind of wait for Brody to, for the Brody kind of, if you know what I'm picking up, before we got him fixed and went through all that and had a vet. But I don't think we're going to be able to wait because I think he's just putting out big ball energy. And these street cats are like, we'll come into your little sweet lanai and we'll murder you in front of your own family.
His name is Roman, but cat pulls up, is like, Aquarius, this is your child.
It's
you can't hide under that new name, Aquarius.
It's really, but here's the thing too. I'm just going to be honest. I don't know what I thought was going to happen. Up until this point, we have not had to have any thought or sight or issue or anything regarding a litter box because he seems to go right out the back little hole. I think he goes back behind the shed or over on the side of the house and buries it. And that's my big is once we shut it down, we're litter box people.
Yeah,
we're litter box.
You
people.
don't want to. Which you have to be. But
you do. But it's like I'm trying to find the right place to put. I hate the idea of a litter box.
Yeah, you miss a little bit of time, and that thing smells the whole house.
Now I think they have like futuristic ones that like clean themselves, and it's like a little dome that they like go into, and it's like airtight. So
okay.
I that's probably what we'll have to deal with. But
expensive.
Dude. I'm in on the cat, but I'll just tell you, last night there was a turning point in my mind where it was like, okay, this cat's now bringing the streets to our front door. Like this, we have to make this commitment. We can't do this half-ass. It can't be like, oh, you're not fixed, but you live here most of the time, and if you roam away, that's okay every now and again. We either are going to be facing death with these street cats trying to come in our house, or we just get them fixed and bring them in and get a litter box.
Yes, but also pace yourself because I feel like there's a lot of content here. If you just get one camera placed right in your lanai and we record it, we could document it and do voiceovers for it.
That's actually not bad.
It'd be some great content.
That is. Hold on. If you're following along, I know we hit a lot of things here. Gio did respond to me about being the reason that we got kicked out of the Tropicana field, and I do hope that I hope Drew's listening because shots fired. It was Drew's fault too.
Ooh.
And it was like 10 years ago at this point. I 100% remember. Blank got butthurt and reported us. I regret nothing. I was classic Gio. It was a Dave Mishkin Deckerhoff level call. So I remember it being a great moment, but thanks to you, we can't be at the party today, and we could never be inside the Trop ever again. Senning Show, you're live on the air. Who's this?
Hey, guys, it's Carol.
Hey, Carol, how you doing?
I'm good. Listen, you got to bring that cat in, get it fixed, and don't let it out. It's going to get killed or badly maimed.
I know. It's I think I think I've been living in denial that we just had this situation that was kind of perfect, and he wasn't really leaving, but I'm starting to understand that the streets still have a hold on him, and if we don't get him fixed and bring him in,
get a big water gun, and whenever the feral cats come around, squirt the crap. Yeah, you know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, you
Sorry
got
about
me. You got me here. Yeah, you are right though. I know the right thing to do. We're just gonna have to push up the timeline because I can't.
Yeah, but yeah, a big water gun will scare them away. They won't be back.
All right,
That'll be fun too.
It would be a super soaker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Dude, I will tell
Love you.
the Tomcat of the Tomcat, like the street feral Tomcat, underrated, vicious, scary beast. Like I don't know
To who?
I don't know. Well, I don't know that he's going to attack random people. I'm just talking about ferociousness, viciousness, scariness. Like as far as other types of creatures that are out and about, I don't know that there's anybody quite as mean as a Tomcat.
I love how yesterday you're like, yo, I'll F up a bobcat.
Yeah.
And like now you're like a tomcat? Might be the most vicious
dude, I'll tell you this. I think a Tomcat is closer to a bobcat than a house cat.
Oh, of course.
Like a street
Yeah.
Tomcat that has been that has seen some things in its life. They're not to be. I can still kick his ass.
Yeah, okay.
But I don't want to.
Yes.
I don't want to have to. I don't want to have to try. I'm just saying. We also have bobcats in our neighborhood. So as far as the other creatures, like they got to be somewhere near the top of the totem pole.
What about the yotes? You seen them in a while?
No, the yotes have been. They've moved along. It's kind of killed my vibe. I mean, I'm glad, I guess, but I really felt like I solidified my position in the community when I was the Coyote Kid and telling everybody about what was going on.
It is pretty interesting to like the amount of stuff that has circled through your neighborhood.
It has
brought us great content.
Yeah, and that's the only thing I can think is that the world just throws things at me so that I can share them with everybody else and bring a little bit of mild entertainment. I wanted to do this love song thing, but now I also don't want to rush it. So we might have to wait. We might have to wait a little bit. Maybe we do that too. That might be fun to do.
Okay.
Tuesday. We'll do the love song thing. Something else mildly news related that it doesn't bring me joy to tell you, but I saw it last night and I thought it was a fake news thing. And then I saw a legitimate article about it. You know, I've got a convoluted / complicated relationship with Jelly Roll.
Oh, yeah, of course.
And then also, I don't know your opinion straight up. What is your take on Post Malone? Fan before, fan never?
He had his moment where I thought he was killing the game for a bit, but like, some of his songs is the same way I feel about like Future or Rod Wave or Big X The Plug. After a while, some of the music just all sounds the same.
Which, he went full country. And I kind of was talking smack on of all the country that I like, and I think I could have been open to liking it. I just felt it came off as not real because all of a sudden, like your country, and it's not just like I changed my music. It's now I wear nothing but Wranglers and belt buckles and cowboy hats, and I just felt like you're just doing whatever you got to do to make money. Headline reads: Post Malone and Jelly Roll desperate to sell tickets for their tour as stadiums sit 75% empty.
Oh,
Dude,
wow.
So they're doing a stadium tour, which they did, I think, last summer or the summer before, which is insane to me. And it says the majority of the locations have not sold 50% of the tickets.
That's insane to me. Because I thought he just had that huge cult following.
Dude, I think kind of the things that I talk about with Jelly, I think he's oversaturated. I think he's too many places. I think people are not clamoring to go see him in concert anymore. And with Post Malone, I just don't know that I think you can do something that alienates you from everybody. He left the genre that he was in, which was, kind of, I guess, hip-hop, R&B-ish, pop, whatever you want to call what he was doing. So you leave those people alienated. I don't think they're going to come to your show at a stadium, what's clearly being booked as a country show with Jelly Roll.
Yeah.
They're not going to come to hear congratulations. Although even though he might do them, I don't think you're going to get them. And then I just don't know that he's become a big enough of a country star to sell out a stadium. So the article insinuates that it's on the table. They could be moving some venues or canceling a bunch of these shows. So
I couldn't name you a Post Malone country song. I don't know if even if you played one, if I would recognize it. Because the song you just sang, congratulations, my AP belongs those. That's the Post I know.
I think the only one that I can even think of off the top of my head is I think it's him and Morgan Wallen. I had some help. I can do this thing all by myself.
No, and I know you're singing it perfectly. So
yeah, it is.
That's not the issue. I don't know that.
I am nailing it. So the fact that you don't know it says a lot.
Oh, can we? Speaking of nailing it, real quick while you're looking that up. The video of you explaining stuff to Sam.
Oh, you
so
saw.
good.
You did see it.
So good.
And the funny thing is,
because I didn't know it was like shot like. She's like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm listening. Oh, okay. Like, she's great. She's great. I love Sam.
And what's funny is that in the moment, I assumed probably that she was actually like when you watch it, you can tell that she's entertaining me. Like I'm rambling on, and she's just acting like she's okay with it. But you could go see the video at the John Senning. But the funny thing is, I told Danielle, I said, yeah, a lot of people, my wife Danielle, I said a lot of people think the video is funny because she took it. My wife took it.
She took it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She took it. And she goes, well, are you telling people that the video is actually 5 minutes long and that's just the last minute of it?
Oh, wow.
So last night I watched the director's cut, the whole thing. And
the Danielle cut.
God bless Sam, because she is just sitting there the whole time. I mean, I essentially gave her the breakdown of professional wrestling from the beginning. And she pretended like she was acting like she cared, which is all you can really ask for in this world.
It's a great video.
Yeah,
Go see it.
Go watch it. All right, let's step aside for a moment. We have something regarding love songs, so keep that somewhere in your brain. We'll give away some prizes for your go-to. What I was going to ask you, Diz, not to get too far into it, like you have a newer lady friend.
Check.
Yeah. TP, as I call her, Twin Peasy. And she, I was going to ask you if you, play songs for her, or if you, send her songs, or if that's something you would do for somebody in general ever.
Yeah, I would. I don't know if I would just be like, hey, this is the song I'm thinking about you right now, but, I'll play a song around her. She sings. She could do karaoke and stuff, so I'd probably send her a song and be like, hey, you perform this for your boy.
That was kind of my jumping off point, because I happened upon the top 50 love songs of all time this morning. Yeah. So I have some that are my favorites, and then we'll dig into that list from Billboard at 2:00. Let's take one more call, and then we'll start.
I love me some R&B, so I'm ready for this.
Dude, you're not going to believe the number 4 per Billboard greatest love song of all time. You love it. I love it. Wouldn't believe that Billboard would put it as their number 4 song.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it Ursher?
Nope. Senning Show, you're live on the air. Who's this?
This is Salty. How are you?
Hey, who?
3 girls.
Salty.
Oh, hey, Salty. How you doing?
I'm fine. How about you? Hey, look, I'm just going to be real quick. I am going to cry my eyes out if tomorrow or the next day you come back on here and you go, oh, my God, I can't find the cat. The cat's gone. Or the cat's dead.
Yeah, that
immediately get it to the vet today. I'm going to be so sad because you put so much interest into this cat.
You're not wrong. You are not wrong, and I have said those same exact things in my home where this cat can't go missing or something bad happens. So you're preaching the gospel, Salty.
I know, and my heart is broken. I'm like, please don't let this happen to this cat. No. But anyway, I love you guys.
Hey, how'd you get the nickname Salty? Salty.
Thank you.
Salty beaches. I just love salty beaches.
Oh, salty beaches. Hell yeah.
The sun and the beach.
I love it. Thank you, Salty. I'm going to do right by you, Salty. Salty mama.
Awesome, babies. Bye.
Right, bye. Ooh,
she's probably sunburned.
I got a baby. Probably those cheeks probably been burning out in the sun all day long.
Salty.
Don't go anywhere. When we come back, we have that thing today. It's something we touched on in the joints a couple weeks ago. I'm not looking to get into a heated political debate necessarily. It's really because the audio is so funny that's out there today. They made the decision, officially it went into effect, that people on SNAP benefits can't buy certain delicious treats. So we'll talk about that, but we'll also play the audio of a woman that was interviewed outside of her local store after she got shut down for the goods for the first time.
So excited.
And it might be sad, but the audio is undeniably will bring a smile to your face.
If you had to name the person who was talking without giving away their real name, what would you think their name is?
This is a setup.
Okay.
But I'm going to say Treasure.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. 102.5 The Bone. It's talk radio where we say what we want all day long. You know that crazy you think about all day, every day? Well, you may think it, but we say it. That is 102.5 The Bone. Real Raw Radio.
When you've been in a crash and your mind's racing.
When you've fallen in a store and are blaming yourself.
When you've been hurt at work and don't know what to do. You know who to call. Farrah and Farrah, Tampa.
Hush, little baby, yes you can. Mama's gonna buy you a prepaid plan. And with that Florida prepaid plan, Mama's gonna send you to college land. And when you're free to pursue your dreams, Mama's gonna watch your future beam.
Save for their story today. Plans start at just $29 a month. Enroll by April 30th and get $50.
Hey, it's Alex Flores from Ferman Chevrolet in Brandon. You know, as a veteran, it's important to me that men and women who served our country always feel welcome here because you deserve it. And there's a reason we're #1 Chevy dealer in Tampa. At Ferman Chevy Brandon, we say yes. Yes to transparent pricing, no dealer add-ons, no inflated markups. Yes to paying top dollar for your trade. And from me personally to all my brothers and sisters who served in the armed forces, yes, you are always welcome here. Come see us on Adamo Drive or visit FermanChevy.com. Ferman Chevy of Brandon, together, let's drive.
Hey, fellas, it's JoJo here, a.k.a. Judge Juicy. We need to talk about something serious for a second. Your penis. If you're suffering from erectile dysfunction or PE, so is your partner. Most importantly, you don't have to live with it because at Prestige Men's Medical Center, they restore men's sex lives. Even when Viagra and Cialis don't work, their painless breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE regardless of your age or your medical history. 98% of patients see instant results right there in the office before you even leave. Men, you can now last longer. And the best part of Prestige Men's Medical Center, your consultation and first treatment are free. Qualified patients even get their testosterone check for free. Do yourself the favor and call today. 813-499-2888. Get your confidence back. Get energized. Get back to your old self. Call today. 813-499-2888 or go to prestigemensmedical.com. And that's my final ruling.
Tag in the ultimate refreshment with Seagram's Escape Spiked and WWE. Bringing the heat at 10% ABV and knockout flavors like Slammin' Me Happy, Pineapple Powerhouse, and Slammin' Blueberry. Seagram's Escape Spiked. Choose your flavor. Feel the power. Step into the ring. Seagram's Escape Spiked. Pick up some today at your local convenience store. Always drink responsibly. Favorite malt beverages with certified colors. Copyright 2026. The Seagram Beverage Company, Rochester, New York. World Wrestling Entertainment, LLC. WWE marks are used under license.
Just when you thought the savings had ended, Crown Kia is just getting started. That's right. Right now at Crown Kia, the deals are stronger than ever.
We have new Sportage and Sorrentos with 0% APR.
Plus 0 payments for 90 days.
Or a new Telluride.
Just $449 per month. Don't wait. These offers won't last forever. We don't want to see you
In another dealer's Kia.
Crown Kia, the better way to buy and service.
Call 800-371-0942 for complete details.
When my wife and I got married after both graduating law school, we didn't have 2 nickels to rub together. Ultima had to give me her gas card just to drive home. We never could have imagined that one day we would have the largest injury firm in the world and $25 billion in money collected and counting. As good Catholics, we had 4 children fast. They all work in the firm today. Our family protecting yours. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. But our greatest gift was years away, grandchildren. Today we have 6 and counting. It's the greatest joy that we have ever experienced. I think about them all day long. Our family promises to protect your family should you need us. Call us. It's easy. Visit forthepeople.com and make sure you hug your grandchildren. God's final gift to us. Morgan & Morgan, for the people.
Injured? Dial Pound Law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
I remember brushing my hair and looking down and thinking, oh my gosh, do I have any hair left?
I used to look at women with thick, beautiful hair and think, why doesn't my hair look like that?
My thinning hair is making me feel so old.
If you want thick, healthy, gorgeous hair, then you need Hair Volume from New Nordic.
With clinically proven ingredients like apple extract, biotin, and millet, Hair Volume nourishes your hair follicles to promote thicker, healthier-looking hair. Say goodbye to shedding, thin, and dull hair, and hello to thick, healthy hair with Hair Volume.
Since taking Hair Volume, the shedding has all but stopped.
Now, instead of being jealous of other women's hair, I have friends who are jealous of mine.
My hairdresser couldn't believe the difference in my hair. Now she's using Hair Volume too.
Available as a tablet or delicious gummy, Hair Volume is available online at Amazon and NewNordicUSA.com, or find Hair Volume in the hair care aisle at your local CVS.
New Metal is back. Elysian Space Dust IPA presents New Metal Mayhem, Friday, April 24th at Janice Live. Throw it back to the loudest, angriest era, featuring Crawling, Got the Life, and Nookie tributes. $10.25 tickets on sale now at JaniceLive.com, or win them from theboneonline.com. New Metal Mayhem. You'll scream every word.
What's your case worth? Injury.com by Morgan & Morgan.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
You might know nothing, but at least you'll know that thing. Brought to you by Just Call Mo, Tampa's injury attorney. That thing. It's time for That Thing, right now on Senning Show.
1, 2, you know what to do.
Welcome back to Senning Show, Whale Tail Wednesday, getting you through your week. Feels like it's kind of flying by, to be honest.
So baby, I'm a boss like you go. Google that. What's the cops don't even know. Cause you been that bitch. She been down since sun up. She let me get my nut up. I don't hide it from the public. I just love her undercover. She don't wonder what I'm doing. She the only one I love her, obsessed with her. But I'm too busy to brag and go get her. We out here getting the bag. I'm down to split the richest half with it.
800-771-1025. If you'd like to get involved in the conversation, you can hit us up on social media at the John Senning, at Dizzy for Mayor. And then again, thank you to everybody in the Vroom Vroom Room watching live on YouTube. A great way to listen. And then if something pops up and you're like, I want to see what they look like while they're doing that, you can have it right there and ready to go.
Don't you forget I want.
By the way, this I want to make it my life's work to get these guys to Florida. They're native leaves. They're out of Arizona. Okay. I don't know that they've ever performed in Florida. If they have, actually, you know what? They did a Sugar Shack at some point years ago. But I just feel like they, in this reggae, whatever the hell we call this world where all these musicians live, criminally underrated. And I just think they're the best. Shout out to the native leaves. Go listen to the music.
Yeah, when are they going tour next? Maybe they'll
all their stuff is over there. Dude, they do these tours. Coast. It's all West Coast. I played something by them. It was actually kind of cool. I played something by them. I think we were in the mix because you guys were making fun of me and said that doesn't really count as in the mix. And that night, I know the dude that's the lead singer, and he sent me a DM and he said, "Hey, just out of curiosity, did you talk about us or say something about the band today? Because we get notifications on Shazam." And he said we had a huge blow up of people listening to our song on Shazam in Tampa, and we thought it might have had something to do with you. So every little bit helps. Go listen to Native Leaves. They're very cool.
DM them, say we sent you.
Yeah, we sent you. So when they blow up, they'll take us along with. Speaking of blowing up musically, tomorrow I believe it's locked in. I should be good to say around 2:30. The boys, Matt and Zach, freshly signed to Law Records, who have become our good buddies. They've got a brand new song, which I actually heard them do at the Meet Day, and it stuck with me then because I'm like, I don't think I've ever heard this before, and I really, really liked it. Well, that was their new single. It drops on Friday, but they're going to join us tomorrow, and they're going to let us listen to their brand new song with them tomorrow at 2:30. So make sure you're here for that as well.
Love the boys, man. Excited to do anything with them.
I'm trying to get on the track. Put me on the track. Put me on the track. Oh, dude, we should do a 4-bar on Friday.
With them?
Drum only, I'm saying.
Oh.
Johnny on a beat.
Yeah, I like that.
Give me a little something.
Oh.
I don't think I can rap and drum. Give me a little something about There's a cat real fat in my basement, in my little nine. He gonna have to die. I won't really cry. Why I gotta try. That's all I got. So this is something I just don't really know how to feel about. Not that long ago, I was very, very committed to my opinion in that if you are getting government benefits or government money, whether that be food stamps, whatever the hell you want to call it, that you shouldn't be able to go get anything that you want. And over the past couple of years, I don't know what's happened to me. Maybe I'm just turning into more of a pussy. Maybe I've got a bigger heart, whatever it may be. I now just go, well, these are humans. And I also think my big thing is, too, when you really start paying attention to our government, we're wasting so much money in so many different places that I don't really think somebody buying soda and cookies, that's not like the difference between, it may be in your eyes and in the big picture, doesn't feel really right, but we could probably start with a million other things that our government wastes money on before we come for our fellow man who's just like wants to make sure that their kids have some cookies or something like that.
Yeah, absolutely. That's my biggest issue is, what if this is a single mom doing what she can? She has, let's say, 3 kids, and now you're telling her you can't put any treats in your kid's school lunch because you're not allowed having snacks. That's insane to me.
And I think maybe that's something that I've also learned or understood is that it's not everybody who's getting government assistance or SNAP, Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. It's not people. These people do exist. The people who are just lazy and don't want to go work, and they know they've been able to work the system for so long and they get the dollars and they do. Those people exist. But so do the people that are just struggling. They might have a job that still doesn't make ends meet. The people that, for whatever reason, can't work. There's so many different types of scenarios, and I think that we a lot of people just paint this picture of freeloaders, and those people do exist. How much of the total group of people that get government stuff are doing that, I don't really know. But they made the decision to let the states regulate these things, the SNAP, and Florida made the decision, and it went into effect on Monday, that you can no longer purchase certain items with the benefits. So last year, they let the state handle the waivers. So now the waiver restricts recipients from purchasing non-nutritious items like soda and candy. Florida announced the SNAP recipients no longer be able to purchase soda, energy drinks, candy, ultra-processed desserts, and that all went into effect on Monday. And there's a clip that it's going pretty viral, and I'm not sure that it's helping the cause. I'll tell you that much. Now, does it matter that the lady in the video looks like she could be nearly 300 pounds? Does that matter? I don't know. It's really just the jowls. Look at the jowls.
Oh, man, he froze it on that part. Is that the video starts?
That's where it starts.
Okay.
And I'm not here to pile on this woman, but just if you are somebody who has the idea of people just want to freeload off the government, and then I'm about to play you audio of a woman who's very upset because she can't get her cookies and her snacks and stuff. It's an easy path to make an argument for why we, whatever that means, be paying for this lady's, cookies.
I couldn't even get Arizona V8 juice or Welch's juice with my food stamps.
Grape juice.
She said Welch's juice.
Well, and what's crazy about the video, as she's saying, I couldn't even get, she's got all 3 in her, in between.
No way.
Yeah, she's got an Arizona and a V8 in one hand and a Welch's in the other. So did she have a little extra money to buy those treats? That would be an interesting question to ask.
Okay, and no sodas. You can't get your coffee creamer. You can't even get coffee creamer.
Is that a Florida accent? Creamer. Now, I bet she could have gotten cream for her coffee.
Oh, okay.
She was probably looking for...
I want the Twix creamer.
Yeah, exactly, dude. The triple chocolate mocha delight creamer.
Ice cream. That's wrong. What am I to do?
The what am I to do? The what am I to do really did get me because, I mean, the other element I think that has a place in the conversation, and maybe it's not the government's decision to step in here. Love it, hate it, like it, or leave it. We are the fattest nation in the world.
Yeah.
And we eat like crap. We eat food that is crap. I think people and children, probably myself to a certain extent, are addicted to bad food, whether it be sodas every single day, whether it's killing a pint of ice cream. And it's just, is there any level to, like, we're looking out for you? Like, I think the dickheaded thing is to say, well, this is a treat. You don't deserve it if you're on SNAP benefits. But what if you tried to tweak it and go, well, we have a little bit of control here, and we want a healthier nation, so we're not going to allow this entire group of people who happen to be using government money to buy the food that we know is essentially killing them slowly.
Yeah, so only the rich people are allowed to do that.
Yeah. I mean, do you?
What's the difference in my thing? It's you're getting the same allocated amount of money. So if I want to spend it on cookies and grape drink and creamer, I could do that. It's not like I got to go buy apples and peaches and pears because you want to care about what I put in my body.
Now, I will, and it's not the farthest reach ever, but for the sake, and I already started the conversation by saying I've softened a lot. At the very least, I probably see more of the other side than maybe you. But for the argument's sake, you would say these people. They are these people that are on benefits, and these people, however you want to look at it, either one works. They are taking. I don't mean taking advantage of like it's a problem. I mean taking advantage of something that's available. They're taking advantage of a service or a program that our government offers. You every single week, me, we all pay into our taxes that eventually goes to help all of these different programs and build the roads and all of the other things. So you could say that while getting yourself through that period of time, like we as the government, we're going to help you get the essentials. We're going to help you make sure your kids don't go hungry. You got your fruits, your vegetables, your breads, your milks, your meats, all of those things. Everything outside of that, we just, as a country and as a program, we're not gonna help with things that aren't inherently necessary to your nutrition.
And I get it, but it's not like it's not like you're like you can go buy cigarettes with this. You know what I mean? Like it's not something so damaging that can get cancer and all this stuff.
Well, I would push back on that a little bit. You know, they call Diet Cokes fridge cigs.
What?
They really do.
Do they really?
They really, truly do.
But still,
that's wrong. Somebody needs to do something about this. I know it's affecting everybody. You know, I eat healthy.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
I love my fruit. You know, I love.
What do you think's your favorite fruit?
Sour Patch Kids.
My sweets too, but now I'm being told what I can buy and what I can't buy, and I don't think that's right because
I don't think it's right either, baby.
My thing is, like, what if you are like that person, you work a hard, let's say 12-hour shift, and all you're looking forward to doing, because you live like a sober life and stuff, is like, I cannot wait till I get home and get that lemon pound cake. And now you can't get a lemon pound cake.
Well, I would push back. And again, I don't know that this person doesn't exist, but I also don't know that there's somebody out there who's working 12-hour shifts and then still getting government benefits.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. Well, if you're working a thing, but you have all these kids, you're not making like that money's going all to these kids. You still might be able to apply for
maybe,
those things,
but then if it's a situation such as you speak of, where this person is busting their ass and it's still not enough, then I would say you are making money. So now you've just got to say the soda, the soda Welch's juice comes from this lump of money, not the money that was allocated by the state. Is a possibility.
When did the government always know what's best for us? When did they nail it?
But it's almost.
And when were they good at spending our money?
Well, that's the problem is they're not good. Yeah. Like the fact that sometimes, and I try not to think about it a lot, but like we just did our taxes and I sit there and I look at those numbers on that piece of paper. And if that doesn't piss you off to take this conversation out of it completely, the amount of money that hardworking Americans get taken out of every single paycheck is a travesty. And the whole old school taxation without representation, none of the politicians are out there fighting for what's best for your money. Like, if you feel that every single thing in this country is great and that your money's going to the perfect places all the time, then I would say you're probably pretty close to alone in that. So I do agree. And kind of to my earlier point, a million other stupid things we spend on, but Arizona iced tea will no longer be one of them. Senning Show, you're live on the air. Who's this?
Andrew.
Andrew, what's up, buddy?
Hey, I'm fine with the regulations. I struggle myself, and I make a little bit too much to get on it. So when I'm out there having to buy the bare basics, and somebody who gets benefits is buying steaks and buying name brand stuff and sodas and desserts, I mean, that's there to help you get by. It's not there because you think you deserve to have a dessert after a day or you deserve to have a soda. No, you don't. The government's here to help you get by and get your necessities.
And I think
the
that's
idea
where
that you feel entitled to get to, you're not entitled to anything.
I think that is probably the biggest, like, if you had to pinpoint the area of the country that has the most problem with it, whether it's either a pride thing or you're just on the other line of being able to get the benefits, I think the people that work really, really hard and scrape by for everything and maybe have to go to the store and say, hey, we're not going to be able to have the Pop-Tarts and the soda this week because we just don't have enough money. Those type of people that can then see people getting the benefits from the state or the government, the federal government, being able to get all of those things, I think that's where you run into a lot of anger and I would say.
I think you're on the right page with the benefits are help you get by. If you want the extra stuff, then pay for it. Then go get the second job. Then work hard for it. But to me, just necessities, rice and beans and some meat, and you don't need a steak. Get ground beef. You're not entitled just because you think you deserve a steak because everybody else gets one. No, sorry, that's not how life works.
So in your perfect world, would the government just drop a bucket of rice and beans off on people's doors and be like?
Saying, well, they used to.
Back in the good old days.
We're more civilized now, but yeah, I think there should be regulations of what you can and can't buy. Like the idea that you can use these things at gas stations is crazy to me.
Well, clearly you're not alone, my friend.
That's a waste of money because prices are so high there. So now you're wasting your money at a gas station to buy a bag of chips when you can go to Walmart or something and get it for $1, $2 cheaper.
Or get your own potatoes.
It's a waste of money.
And make your own potato chips. Thank you. Dude, have you ever been around or with people that are in and I don't know if you can even do it anymore, the selling of food stamps games? Have you ever?
Of course I know people like that.
When I lived in Georgia, I knew it was a thing that people talked about. The people that worked in the kitchen at the restaurant that I worked at in Georgia for 2.5 years, it was like food stamp day was. They would sell those things. They would sell those things for pennies on the dollar.
Yeah.
And then people that work there would go on these crazy shopping trips. And the people who are on the food stamps, they just want to cash. They want to cash for whatever they want to cash for, whether it be drugs or other things that you can't buy at the grocery store with food stamps. So that's another example of something. I don't know if it's super prevalent. I just happen to see it there, but. And I don't even know if on Snap if it works like that because I think a lot of it now has gone to debit cards. Like these, if my memory serves me, these looked like stamps. They looked like these little tickets.
Yeah.
So I don't even know if that's much of a thing anymore, to be honest with you.
I think they definitely still do because I've seen literally people on Facebook anyone trying to get this?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, a Facebook food stamp swap?
Yeah.
Dude, send me the link on that. Let me see what's going on. All right.
Well, you can't get any snacks, John.
That is true. Hold on. I'm trying to see who's been holding the longest. Senning Show, you're live on the air. Thanks for being here. Who are you?
Hey, John. This is Bob. How you doing?
Bobby, what up?
Okay, listen. So about 2 months ago, I was in a convenience store, and these 3 kids are in there. They're from age maybe 8 to 11. They go up to the counter, in front of me. They spent $38 on candy bars and a soft drink. $38 on candy and a soft drink with that SNAP card.
Oh, with the well, if it makes you feel any better, they wouldn't be able to do that today. So you won this one.
No, I know. I'm just saying that that's one of the main reasons why they stopped that.
Yeah, I get you, bro.
Yeah.
But we just don't know everyone's story. For all you know, and this is a big stretch. Stay with me here. What if it's a birthday? And it's like, oh my God, we got to get all these snacks for my birthday. I can't do that with the card I have now.
Let's face it. We can make an excuse over everything, but that's ridiculous. Snap is just what that other gentleman said that just called before me. He's absolutely right.
What about your fellow man? Do they not deserve Arizona iced tea as well, even if they're going through hard times?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what you can and can't buy. I don't know that, but I know candy and soft drinks.
No Welch's grape
one of them.
juice. That feel. I
Yeah,
mean, I just.
I don't know. Well, I don't know. And another thing that the government does wrong is that they do it. They let the states do what they want, and there's many states that are not doing that.
Right. Oh yeah. Well, Florida did. So I feel you. The attack on Welch's grape juice, though, that feels racial in nature.
No grape drink, it says on it.
It just says
Welch's.
It says anything grape flavored. It's like nothing with grape flavoring will be allowed.
You're allowed fruits, no watermelons.
Well, I'm trying to keep it light, and I knew people were going to have strong opinions no matter what.
Of course.
I'm not looking to fight with anybody. But dude, back in the day when and one day I'll have to play it. We'll have to play it randomly I should have pulled it today, honestly, but I'm afraid of what I said. SBK and I would get into it, and he would essentially tell me that I was racist, and that this whole thing is to essentially come at black people.
Keep the black man down.
Yeah. So I are there elements of that in everything? Yes. Do I think it's a grand gesture to hinder black people specifically? No, because I also think depending on where you go, you go back into the backwoods of Appalachia in North Carolina, they don't look like my sweet treasure here. They look like Jim Bob Willie, and I think it just depends on where you are and the group of people that are struggling the most in that area.
My question would be, because I don't know enough about it, it's not for you to answer, but it's like, all right, so if we're being like, you can't have the snacks and all this stuff, then is necessities what it works on? Like, for example, toilet paper, medicine, if you're a woman, tampons. Like, do you ban those things from it? Because those seem like if you're going to take away the gifts, then maybe the things that people should and need kind of to depend on should be allowed to be used.
So I think I have an official list here. Florida is making changes to supplemental nutritional, providing low-income houses with access to more nutritious diet to alleviate hunger and combat malnutrition.
Okay.
SNAP benefits will no longer be used to buy certain foods that have little to no nutritional, and there is that part of it. It's the what did I say it was? SNAP, supplemental nutrition assistance. So they did put it in the name. It will be only for, here we go, fruits, vegetables, grains, meat, dairy, and other staples that support a balanced diet and overall well-being.
And that's my kind of issue, too. It's we grew up on a pyramid that we thought was this is what the nutritional pyramid is.
It.
And then we found out that's not wrong. So who are they to be like, you can't eat this, you can eat this?
I mean, I will push back on that mildly and say, that's not Diet Coke. Know that's not an energy drink.
But even going to the guy who was like, all right, there's 3 kids in front of me who are ordering that stuff. What if they had perfect grades and they deserve some snacks and treats, and the mom said, take the card, go get some treats, come back home.
And that is, you know what I mean? And that is the human element.
Yeah.
That is a thing that I don't think we have a lot of, is that I think it's immediately you're entitled, you're not working, you get the rice and, I mean, the guy said it.
Yeah.
And he was half joking, but you get the rice and beans. You get enough to not go to bed hungry. And,
like, are we running low on candy bars? We're so upset that they're spending it on candy bars that we're like, no.
Well, I think we're running low on money, probably. I mean, we are insanely in debt as a country. So I think we're running low on money. And again, I think it just stems a lot from people. Like, I personally, I don't know if at any point in my life I would have been eligible. We struggled for many, many years when we were working at Ruby's, or when I was trying to make it work here and Danielle was still working in the restaurant. And it was just nothing. I never looked into it. I didn't really ever go down that road. And I'm not saying that it's pride or anything like that. It was just kind of not in the wheelhouse of what I was looking to do. And I think some people are just like that. And with that comes, I'm going to work for what I get. And if you aren't working for that actual dollar that paid for that, then you don't get to pick. Like, you don't get to pick whether it's an energy drink or a soda. So this is from the official Health Snap Florida website. Why is Florida doing this? Florida made this change to better align SNAP with its intended purpose, providing low-income households access to more nutritious diet to help alleviate hunger and combat malnutrition. By excluding all of the things that I said, the state is taking a proactive step to ensure SNAP benefits are used for more nourishing foods. Here's another thing. Like you mentioned the toilet paper and stuff. Is the SNAP totally different than like a food stamp? Like is there like a SNAP, you get that for a special circumstance only for food? Oh yeah, this says SNAP and food stamps are the same thing.
Oh, okay. See, I never looked into it either. Like maybe if I didn't have a second job, I probably would like be able to apply and stuff. But I'm kind of on the same lines as you. Like I want to work, I want to earn my stuff. I don't want to look for a handout when there's people that probably definitely need it more than I do.
And not everybody has that. There are the people who work the system who probably don't need it and find a way, or those who just say once they figure it out, you go, why would I work? I think, and I remember this back to my argument with SBK, where sometimes, and this does not count for every single person out there, there is something inherently in people, some people, if not a lot of people, that once they know that they can go home and the refrigerator will be full and they have everything they need to get by, the desire to go out and earn goes away.
Yeah.
Like if you're not one of those people already that's like, I have to go make money, I have to do this. Once you've lived, and you know, maybe there's probably a racial tinge in this part. I think sometimes it's generational.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think your great grandma was on food stamps, and your mom and your grandma and everybody, and now it's always just been the way of life, and you kind of get grandfathered into it.
Yeah, like some people, for sure, I'm on the side of there are people, like you said, take advantage of the girl who, I didn't say it was a girl, but the person who sells the food stamps I know, she's a stripper, so she makes money that's not
Cash
clocked.
money,
yeah, and she goes, now I have this thing, I don't need it, but I could sell it and flip it, and now I could get whatever I want with it. So there are people that work it. I get it. But it's at some point you just have to decide, do you, for the instances that you've thrown out there and for the kids in those moments, it's like, are you willing to have those go by the wayside to punish the people that maybe aren't doing it the right way? Exactly.
Believe it or not, I don't know when it was, but my great grandma, shout out to B Mama, she's dead, and granddaddy, also dead. They were on some sort of government food stuff. Well, and I don't know how you did it, because I don't even know if these things exist anymore. We would get every once in a while like stuff from their house, and it was like the government. Have you ever seen like the government food?
Yeah.
It was like
big stocks and stuff.
Well, we would get these. We would get these peanut butter tubs, and it just was a completely white label with black letters that just said peanut butter.
Yes.
And then there was like the cheese, and I think there was a milk, and I don't even know if they do that anymore.
They maybe some form, because I know we talked about it randomly the other day for a little small bit. Wahlburgers, the Mark Wahlberg thing. Their cheese was a government cheese they used.
Oh,
they
really?
said that was like their big thing. It's like we only use government cheese. So.
All right, let's take. Thank you, everybody who's called. I know we've been off on tangents, and we're not going to get to everybody, but two people have been holding a very long time. Senning Show, you're live on the air. Who's this?
Hey, this is tough.
What's up, buddy? You're very muffled. I want to give you a shot, but it's a little rough.
Okay. Well, the only thing I wanted to say to you guys is obviously, they deserve it if they're going through hard times, but you also have to think that if they're eating junk, the same people are probably on Medicaid. So it's just compounding the money that they're taking.
I have heard that.
If they're unhealthy.
I have heard. I'm going to expound upon your thought just because your phone connection was terrible. And I do think that too. So let's say you're on the SNAP your whole life, and you're using that SNAP for soda and cookies and ice cream and energy drinks, and that's giving you diabetes. And then from there, you segue into your Medicaid or Medicare. I know there's always a difference between the two. But then the government, for lack of a better phrase, is now paying for your health care after you've killed yourself with the food that you bought that the government paid for. So it is a cycle of sorts when you start going down that road.
Yeah, the alarm went off, and I thought you heard it.
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. That's on me. I should have reminded you a little sooner. We got so caught up on this.
Look at this. Look, we can do something mildly serious every once in a while. This hour's keyword is award. Head to the 1025 The Bone app now and enter award before 30 minutes past the top of the hour, and the $1,000 Bone bonus could be yours. That's AWARD award. If you get a phone call from a number you don't recognize in the next 30 minutes, you'll better answer it, because it could be the prize patrol letting you know that you won. Shout us out. Give a shout out to my new drum, the brown thrasher, vroom, vroom, all that. Last call. We're way late.
Hey,
Senning Show.
Diz.
Hi.
Hey, John.
Hi.
So I have a couple of things to say. So I am a SNAP recipient.
Okay, this is perfect.
I'm extremely frugal. I was actually shocked that the list wasn't more extensive. Shocked. And I think I'm going to equate all this to laziness. We're not even going to go on the broad view of you're lazy and you're not out there humping it, that you need this. I'm not going to go there because I'm not. But you can buy all the ingredients to make your family an apple pie. That's just lazy to go buy that Twinkie. Go bake a pie.
I see what you're saying. So it's really kind of like you could go buy the sugar and the flour and make yourself a bunch of cookies or whatever.
The cinnamon.
Whatever. Do you have a recipe for making a copycat Arizona iced tea? Because that's what my friend here was
it's
upset.
a tea bag, water, and a little bit of sugar.
What about the Welch's grape juice? Because that's a big one too.
Well, you're just gonna have to let go of some things, hon.
What if you don't mind me asking? And you did call, and you're our first SNAP recipient. Can you just give us
open.
Can you just give us the general idea of your situation? Do you work? Have you ever worked? How many kids do you have?
I have worked since the day I turned 15. I have 3 older daughters who are older, and then 14 years ago, I had a very disabled son. So I had to change the corporate aspect of my whole earning. Life isn't the same anymore. I have to work when he's in school. I have doctor's appointments and everything. And I didn't want to. There was a lot of shame involved with this, but I handle myself and my shopping practices extremely responsible. So I'm doing justice by myself. I can't control the world, but it does help. And I just can't do the 40 hours anymore. He needs more of my time.
Well, obviously that situation is very unique, and I think you'd be hard pressed to find any normal, caring individual that would have a problem with that.
And it doesn't cover the whole bill. It's $248 a month. That certainly doesn't cover it. But by buying those raw ingredients and researching recipes and putting a little effort in, I was able to food prep, freeze things, make desserts.
Well, look at that. You should now. The government should hire you to be a representative of SNAP to teach people how to make their own copycat recipes of all the delicious treats that they want.
They couldn't. If I got one of those broads in front of me, she's going down. Classless. And that's just one video. There are some of those videos out there with these women saying, and they think it's a blessing. We're just going to have more kids. That'll make it go higher.
That is the thing, too, that I do know people have learned to hack the system where they realize a kid is a paycheck at
yes.
At some
absolutely.
Point. What was your name? What was your name again?
Gillian.
Gillian. Dude, we need to book it. Gillian versus Treasure in a government cheese match. We melt down a bunch of government cheese, get you and Treasure in a big tub
dishes off the top of my head with government cheese.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Thank you for the insight, and thank you for calling.
Have a good afternoon.
And good luck to you. All right, we've done it.
It's a good segment.
Yeah. Thank you to everybody who called. I wish we could take your calls all day, but we just can't.
I don't.
Yeah, I don't either.
Too many schmucks.
I lied about that. Schmucks. Thank you to all the schmucks out there. Don't go anywhere. When we come back, we're doing a little bit of a pivot. I found a list this morning. It's the top 50 love songs of all time. I am a sucker for a love song. I actually had kind of been thinking about this already because so much of the music I listen to outside of here couldn't be used as rejoins even because it's slow, sappy love song type stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to know some of the love songs that Dizzy will play for a lady at any given time, and we'll run through the top 50 love songs of all time. Probably not all 50. And if you guess one before we get to it, we'll do it under Roger and JP Memorial Top 10 rules. If you guess one, we'll hook you up with a prize. Don't go anywhere. Keep it locked right here to 102.5 The Bone. More Senning Show on the way. Wild Fork Foods. I love Wild Fork. I get all my protein from there, and I love being adventurous. Sometimes I'll walk in and I'll go, okay, tonight I've never done elk before. Let's give that a try. Oh, I've never tried these Argentinian red shrimp before. Let's do that. We started, I had never really had a bunch of halibut in my life. I've started doing halibut tacos and sandwiches and things like that. But you can get as wild as you want. Yak, bison, cuts of Wagyu with all the traditional stuff to feed the family during the week at prices that are unbeatable. You're not going to find them at the grocery store. They are unbeatable. Did I say that wrong? These prices are unbeatable. I think I got it. Check them out online, wildforkfoods.com, or just go shopping West Chase, South Tampa, and St. Pete on 4th Street North.
Say what?
listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. Stingray Chevrolet presents Calta Cruise 20. It's the 20th anniversary. And that means we're making this cruise 20 times better than anything you've ever done before in your life. Results subject to personal interpretation. Calta Cruise 20 departs from Tampa on April 1st, 2027 for a 4-night cruise on the Royal Caribbean Jewel of the Seas, heading to Cozumel. On Calta Cruise 20, we'll have a comedy show from Mike's #1 best friend, comedian Robert Kelly, a live concert from the Mike Calta Show band Pitbull Toddler, and more surprises to be announced. Cabin start at only $770. You can put your deposit down now with Diane from Accent on Travel by emailing caltacruise@gmail.com. Do it now, and you'll get an early booking bonus. Book by May 15th, and you'll get a $50 onboard credit. For more information, go to theboneonline.com. Calta Cruise 20, presented by Stingray Chevrolet, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4, and 102.5 The Bone.
Hurt in a slip and fall? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
Turn up the temperature at the Gold Club, where Tampa Bay comes to play. Enjoy the hottest lineup, the boldest atmosphere, plus prime rib every Wednesday, and the hottest lunch specials daily from noon to 3. More VIP, more stages, more champagne. Visit 6222 East Adamo Drive or TampaGoldClub.com.
This is Greg Trzynski of the Original Mattress Factory. I recently had 2 sets of customers who had vastly different stories. One had purchased elsewhere 3 years ago and spent $5,000. And the other had purchased from OMF 12 years ago and spent $1,000. The difference? Our customer's mattress lasted 4 times longer and cost them 5 times less. Don't waste money on overpriced, overhyped mattresses. Visit the Original Mattress Factory for unbeatable quality and value. Sleep better, longer, for less.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Hey, it's Mike Calta here to tell you about my friends at Stingray Chevrolet in Plant City. During the Stingray Difference Sales event, they're making room for summer inventory with one-time pricing below market value. Plus, the Stingray Difference means you can trade up for less. They're paying top dollar while values are high. Keep the cash or use it to trade up and save even more. But don't wait. The best will sell fast. Visit StingrayChevrolet.com. Together, let's drive.
Stingray Chevrolet. Relax, enjoy the difference.
Be the Thunder and cheer on the Bolts this postseason at Benchmark International Arena. Single game tickets for all Lightning first round playoff home games are on sale now at Ticketmaster. This Lightning postseason is presented by Advent Health.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
Is your financial advisor managing your risk or just a spreadsheet? Hi, I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth. Many financial advisors rely on target date funds, which are one-size-fits-all portfolios that don't know your name, your family, or your goals. And that passive management can leave you dangerously exposed. At Trajan, we look at the whole picture, not just the stocks everyone else buys, but the private market opportunities most advisors ignore. And as fiduciaries, we build a strategy around you, coordinating your investments, tax strategy, and estate into one cohesive plan. Your financial life deserves more than just a generic portfolio. Real planning isn't a stack of statements. It's the confidence of knowing where your income will come from for the next 30 years. Good enough isn't good enough for your family. It's time for a change. Schedule your complimentary consultation today. Call Trajan today at 813-212-0500. That's 813-212-0500.
Advisory services through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor. Private equity investments require accreditation. Other services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Additional disclosures at TrajanWealth.com.
Here's the tale of Tina, searching up and down for decent GLP-1s, but got spun around.
Tell Good RX Road and hey, we got something new. GLP-1 prescriptions, all FDA approved.
Brand name meds, no flags that are red.
Clear pricing from the start. None of those hidden fees in your cart.
Delivered to your door or pick up same day. Darn tootin'.
Save time and money on prescriptions.
I'll put it to goodrx.com/weight loss. GoodRx is not insurance.
Veterans and active duty service members. When your call to service ends, your mission doesn't have to. Go from GI to IT in just a few months at My Computer Career. Prepare for a high-demand career in cybersecurity, protecting people, systems, and institutions from real cyber threats. Cyber warriors are needed now. Will you answer the call? Go to mycomputercareer.edu/CWP to learn more. That's mycomputercareer.edu/CWP, an elite CompTIA certification partner. VA education benefits are available to those who qualify.
1025, The Bone, Wheel Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. And now, back to Senning Show. With your host, John Senning.
Welcome back to Senning Show. Protect your home with Reese Windows. You got to be covered when the hurricanes come a-calling. And it also is energy efficient. These products are made in America. The Reese family has been doing it for over 50 years. They come with a double lifetime warranty. So if you sell your home, that's going to increase the value because it transfers with it. Most windows installed in 8 weeks. And Reese wants to give you the opportunity to win $25,000 in new windows. All you got to do is text WOW to 20129. That's WOW to 20129. You can also go to reesewindows.com. This is Senning Show. I'm John Senning. He's Dizzy. Thanks for being here. So, I happened upon the top 50 love songs of all time. I don't know if people still respect Billboard. I figure when it comes to Billboard, and this has to do with charting and listens and everything, they're a fairly reputable source when you're putting together a list of anything musical, I would think. And I don't know that I have a problem with this. I was wrong. A song I mentioned to you earlier was not actually the number 4 song.
Was it high?
No, because this is the number 4. This is the number 4 greatest love song of all time. Rihanna featuring Calvin Harris, We Found Love. It was number 1 in the Billboard charts for 10 weeks in 2011.
Great song. Love this song. Not a love song. It's a poppy song.
Yeah, and that's the thing, too. When I think love song, there's something deep to it. It's meaningful. And this is, I guess, is it almost like when you get to be too upbeat?
Yeah,
like that's what it is. Like it's
Takes
got
away
too
from
much from the loving message.
Yeah, they're like "Run It" by Chris Brown's number 1. No, it's not.
So the song I was thinking of earlier is actually number 7, and still I was surprised by. But I know that you probably love it, and I always tell this funny story about it was right before I moved to Florida. I was dating this girl that I thought that I was like in love with, pretty much had a major thing for. And she had this boyfriend that she wasn't really willing to let go.
Aww.
And I did the classic OG 2004, 5-ish move where I burnt her a CD.
Yes.
And here's the thing. And Drew used to always make fun of me, and I'm sure you're about to as well. Here's the thing. I had one song that I was trying to have be a meaningful message. Like, I burnt her the CD and I didn't say anything. I just handed her a blank CD in a case and I didn't say anything. There was no track listing or anything.
Not even like a cover.
No,
you wrote anything?
I don't think anything was on it. I don't think anything was on it.
But true psycho.
But then later that night, she hit me up and she goes, "Hey, I like it, but I think something's wrong because there's only one song on here."
Oh no, none of the others burnt.
No, I only put one song on it. That
was your intention.
What I was thinking, and I do this to this day. I do this with all sorts of people. And it's much easier and less weird now in the world of you can just send a song. You send a link and everything. Like if I send you a song, like I probably want you to hear the words or I'm trying to tell you something or something like that. And I felt like this song, I wanted her to hear just this song because the words of this song is what I was trying to tell her.
Oh man!
And it's the number 7 song on the greatest love songs of all time according to Billboard.
Is it a group?
No, it's a solo. It's a single guy from that era. So think 2004, 2005,
Is
2005.
It Quiet?
Dude, nope.
It's a brother.
Yep. And I liked the song. I wouldn't have expected it to be on the Billboard 50 top love songs of all time, even though it's probably on my obviously top 10.
I'm gonna think it's an Usher song.
It's not Usher.
Genuine.
No, but you're in the wheelhouse for sure.
Is it R. Kelly?
It's not R. Kelly.
Okay, I got it here because I feel like I'm not gonna get it. Oh, Mario.
And I just felt like this song.
You should have played Just a Friend because that's what it sounds like.
Yeah, that's how it turned out at least. But I just remember like listening to this song and being like, this is exactly what I want to say to her. Is that you need to leave this guy and you need to let me love you.
Baby, I just don't get it. You enjoy being hurt. I know you smell the perfume, the makeup on his shirt. You don't believe his stories. You know that they're all lies. Bad as you are, you stick around, and I just don't know why. If I was your man, baby.
So I thought it was a grand gesture where she was going to listen to this one song and be like, this is what he's trying to tell me. But instead she's like, hey, I think your CD's broke. I think something went wrong with your CD because there's only one song on it. And then I had to be like, yeah, that was the plan.
Yes.
That was the plan, actually.
I like it. This is not too sappy to me. This is a good one to play.
No, this is
tame. I think you said this is number 7?
This was number 7
okay.
on the top 50 love songs of all time.
This would not be in my top 20.
Send me. Did you send me?
Here.
Did you end up sending me anything? I like to build the intrigue and just play it without you telling me.
All right, boom, sent it.
In an email? Or
email.
All right.
Emailed it. Love you. Mario was on a run around this era.
See, I don't even know that I know any of these songs, which maybe that makes it better.
Okay. I should have put the
top one
artist.
is not. It's not Eminem, is it?
No.
Okay.
No.
I was going to say that's an aggressive pick.
Here, should I put the
Hold
artist?
on, I think I could probably at least find the first one.
Yes. You should know. As soon as you put it in, it should be only one other person who sang a song like this.
Is it possibly Thanks in Advance?
Yes. Is it? No. Nope, it's not it. Pretty good song.
Is it Mellow Will?
No, Boyz II Men. Thank you in advance. Sorry.
Okay. All right.
Oh, this is sassy.
Have you fired this up for a?
I put it on a mix CD.
Oh, yeah?
For sure put this on a mix CD. Sitting here with my drink in my hand. You never heard this song?
No.
Oh, man. It's sappy.
800-771-1025. We do have some tickets to Dave Matthews, New Metal, and
First wife.
what's the other thing?
It's about meeting a girl and you're like, oh, this is the girl. This is the one.
How many times have you felt this song?
Just now, John.
Dave Matthews, Wu-Tang Clan, and New Metal VIP. If you guess something that's on the top 10 before we get a chance to mention it. Now, Boyz II Men
has to be on the list.
Number 2.
Yeah.
You want to take a guess which song it is at number 2?
Boyz II Men song. It has to be "I'll Make Love to You." Right? Yeah.
Number 2 love song of all time.
That's a good pick. That should be in the top 5. I don't know if it's in my top 5, but great love song.
Senning Show, you're live on the air. Who's this?
This is Chris.
Chris, what's up?
Hey, I got an old school guess and I got an old school guess. Any hint to which one the bounty might be?
Well, there's plenty of both in this top 10, so you give it a go and we'll see.
Well, I'm going to go with the song I was trying to play for a girl with the bedroom door open, of course. How about Pony and Genuine?
See, now that is a effing song.
Yeah.
That is a baby making song, not a love song.
It is a baby making song.
Great song though, Doug.
But yes, too much too sexy. Just
too sexy.
But this is also
this?
I mean, it's not as raunchy, but I mean, I'll make love to you. They're saying
but he's not saying I'll break that back. I'll bend you over and show you the 50 states.
Ride it like a pony.
Yeah. Hold you tight. That's a cuddle.
That's a snuggle. That is true. Genuine says it is real tight. Senning Show, you're live.
How's it going, guys?
What's up? Who are you?
This is Matt.
Hey, Matt. What's up? You got a love song for us?
Yeah, I Will Always Love You by Whitney Houston.
My man, I will say, I will always love you by Whitney Houston is number 6.
Okay.
On the list. Which was that one originally Dolly Parton? Am I messing that up?
No clue. Don't know Dolly Parton.
What was your name again, dude?
Matt.
Matt, I got you. Just hang tight. I'll come to you after the break. Okay.
Come to you. I get it.
Thank you, guys. Love the show.
You bet.
I would only be in.
It's a beautiful song, dude. This is a love song.
So I'll go.
This is when you're slowly undressing with her.
But I know.
Was it a Dolly Parton song?
Think of you.
Yes, it was. It was a Dolly Parton song.
She did it better.
Whitney?
Yes.
Oh yeah. I mean, hard not to. Oh, so Dolly wrote it too.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
And
oh yeah, we're seeing John's technique.
Dude, I can be a prisoner of the moment. Like I can be touched by a song and go, that's the greatest of all time. This came out a couple years ago. Total change of pace. I don't even know that I saw many country-ish songs on the album.
Great point that was made in the chat.
What's that?
Shout out to Tiffany Rose. This is a breakup song.
This?
Yes.
I think it can be a breakup song and a love song.
Okay.
Like I think love doesn't mean we're in love. It can be we had love or we're losing love.
Okay.
This song right here. Now just be open to it, okay? You've probably never heard it.
All right.
And I'm not going to make you listen to the whole thing.
Oh man,
but
it's
just
a country song.
It is country and it's slow and it's sad and it's sappy. But something about this song, we're not going into the songs that make you cry category, but this can make me cry. And I just think it's just one of the most beautiful songs of the last 10 years. An undeniable love song.
I will wait for you till the sun turns into ashes and bows down to the moon. I will wait for you. It's a long, hard war, oh, but I can grin and bear it, 'cause I know what the hell I'm fighting for, and I will wait for you.
I mean, you can appreciate the love in there at least.
Yeah.
We were never made to
Tyler
love
Childers, by the way, In Your Love. All right.
I don't know if it's a good love-making song, but it's a good love song.
Love song.
Yeah.
The love, for sure. Senning Show, you're live on the air. Live and in love.
Okay.
From the inside of a jet engine. We love to hear it. Senning Show, you're live.
Good afternoon, John. Dizzy.
Viking guy, what up, buddy?
Hey, I don't know if this will count or not. It's called "Silly Love Song" by Paul McCartney.
I'm not familiar with it, and it is not in the in the top 10. But I do appreciate the call, and I do love you, Viking guy. That's all you need to know. All right, we're the theme of the day is we're late. You want me to tell you what I have to at least pay off on the number one, right?
I thought it was Whitney. I thought you said it was.
No,
that was like top 10. Yeah. Ooh, man.
Dude, I don't think you're going to guess it. And I know that I probably know it. I do
Is
know
it. Okay, then no. Because I thought it was going to be like Al Green or Marvin Gaye.
Lionel Richie.
Okay.
Diana Ross. Endless Love.
Okay. It's not bad.
There's only you in my life.
Now, this is a love song. Sappy, sad.
Yeah.
Don't go anywhere. We can take a couple more love songs calls when we get back. Full phone lines, and I appreciate that very much. But I was going to say, how did we get so far behind? But I think it was the SNAP benefits.
Yeah.
We got snapped. When we come back, we'll take a couple more of your calls. We do have some Fat Boy news as well. Ironically, all of the things that you can't buy with your SNAP benefits, we've got some exciting new sweet treat news. And somebody getting in the chicken sandwich game.
Ooh.
And the main reason that I wanted to bring this up is I wanted to shrill for this place. I had them a couple weeks ago. A lot of people talk trash on them. And I wanted to take a moment to champion this place that has some new chicken sandwiches that I believe is criminally underrated to some.
No way if it's what I think it is.
It probably is. Do not go anywhere. More Senning Show on the way. And I don't know if I like this song at all. Hawkins Home Service Co. They helped me out big time last week. It was Thursday night, came home. The air conditioner was blowing warm air. That never feels good, especially when the heat is rising. I hit up Hawkins. They had somebody out there. First thing the next morning, it was smooth as can be. They came in the house with their booties on because they're very considerate. Moments before the tech got there, I got that text message from them that shows a picture of the person who's coming with a link to the background check. You know these people can be trusted in your home. But it's not just HVAC. They handle plumbing, electrical, even pool repair. They got my pool acting right with a Pentair pool pump that I can now control from my phone. I can control the lights in my pool from my phone. It's a variable speed pump, so it uses less electricity, which is great. They've done electrical outlets and things in my home as well. They really do it all. And if you're a Bone listener using them for the first time, just make sure you say that because that'll be 10% off right there. And you can book online. Hit them up right now, would you? HawkinsServiceCO.com.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The open mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY.
Man, these nights have been cold.
Heh, not that cold.
Well, you're from Mississippi, honey. We're not used to winter in Florida.
Especially at night if your power goes out.
Yeah, if that happens, call Bolt Electric.
And we're on our way.
Better yet, call us before that happens to you.
We'll give you our home electrical health and safety check so you can rest comfortably.
We're also experts in installing whole home surge protection.
Guaranteed to protect your electrical system from energy surges.
Just call Bolt.
Online at boltelectric.com.
Most financial advisors only manage your money. They refer you out for taxes. They refer you out for estate planning. They refer you out when things get complicated. Did they really vet that person? Or did they meet once, exchange business cards, and call it a partnership? A referral isn't accountability. It's a handoff. When your investments, taxes, and estate plan are built separately, gaps happen, and those can cost money. At Trajan, we didn't build a referral network. We built a family office for all. Wealth, tax, estate. One team delivering coordinated planning, once reserved for the ultra-wealthy. If you want real coordination and not just introductions, call Trajan Wealth today. Call Trajan today at 813-212-0500. That's 813-212-0500.
Advisory services through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor. Other services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Additional disclosures at TrajanWealth.com.
In a world that never stops moving, aviation never stands still. And behind every safe takeoff, every smooth landing, stands an aviation maintenance technician. Those skilled technicians are built in hangars, in classrooms, built at National Aviation Academy, where determination becomes knowledge and ordinary people rise to meet extraordinary challenges. In as little as 14 months, you can train to become an aviation maintenance technician, the backbone of every aircraft. The steady hand behind every solution. Aviation moves fast. Your future can move faster. Visit NAA.edu today. For more information about our statistics, visit NAA.edu/success.
Wagwan Rastafari 420. It's your boy, Bossman Dizzy for Kava Social Club. Kava Social Club's located down the road at 540 13th Street West, Bradenton. What you say? They open 24/7. Awa! 24/7. Freshly brewed kava and kratom. Kava is like you sip a little rum, but your head still clear and steady, badman. Check them online, thekavasocialclub.com or at the Kava Social Club on the IG. Kava Social Club. When you hear your family. No, that's not the line. What is it? Kava Social Club, where your vibe attracts your tribe. Booka, book, nope. Boola Rastafari. That one sounded like a pirate in there. I don't know why I did that. Kava Social Club. Boola, baby.
Eligibility and results may vary. A beautiful, confident smile can change everything. It changes how people see you and how you see yourself. When you're proud of your smile, confidence comes naturally. At Sage Dental, we make that confidence possible. Using the latest technology, our caring team of dentists, orthodontists, and oral surgeons use minimally invasive techniques for the smile you've always wanted. Whether it's braces, clear aligners, implants, partial or full restorations, all of Sage Dental's personalized treatments are conveniently done right there in the office. With same-day and next-day appointments, call Sage now and visit our newest location in St. Petersburg. We work with most insurance plans. No insurance? No problem. Our Sage Care Plus plan can save you up to 65% on general or specialty dental care. Sage Dental, leading with innovation centered on care. Call 800-299-1100. 800-299-1100. That's 800-299-1100.
If you have unfiled taxes or are in debt to the IRS, this is important news. Did you know the IRS has programs specifically designed to help people struggling with tax debt? Powerful tax assistance programs that can save you thousands if you qualify. No one knows these programs better than the experts at Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution firm, A-rated by the Better Business Bureau. Their award-winning tax attorneys and licensed professionals have resolved over $3 billion of tax debt for their clients. One call to Optima can start the process, helping to put an end to your worries about wage garnishment, asset seizure, and other aggressive IRS actions. Find the best options to solve your tax problems. Call the experts at Optima Tax Relief today for a free consultation.
Call 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
New Metal is back. Allegiant Space Dust IPA presents New Metal Mayhem. Friday, April 24th at Janice Live. Throw it back to the loudest, angriest era featuring Crawling, Got the Life, and Nookie tributes. $10.25 tickets on sale now at JaniceLive.com or win them from theboneonline.com. New Metal Mayhem. You'll scream every word.
Involved in a car accident? We understand the pressure you're under. Call Farah and Farah.
Tampa.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to Senning Show. With your host, John Senning.
Senning Show flying by today. Thank you to everybody who has called and participated in the program.
Oh.
Give me love in the morning, call me first
If you are in the market for a new truck or SUV, you've got to go see my buddy Bob Murray. I also was told Bob Murray just had a birthday, the king of vehicles in Tampa Bay. Happy birthday, Bob Murray. And all my friends over at Ferman Ford. Ferman has over 250 new Fords to choose from, and these guys do business the right way. No addendums, no forced add-ons, and no surprises. And if you find yourself in the need of service and don't have the time to make it to the dealership, Ferman Ford's mobile service will come right to your home, your office, or anywhere. We're talking oil changes, tire rotations, batteries, certified technicians, genuine parts, and quality work right at your doorstep. Check them out today on US 19, the big, beautiful showroom in Clearwater, or at FermanFord.com, and make sure you let them know that John Senning sent you. Who did you think I was going to say was the, and this is Fat Boy News. We like to fire it up near 2:30-ish a couple times a week. Who did you think I was going to mention entering the chicken sandwich game?
Burger King.
No, not Burger King. This is a sit down place.
Sit down place. Oh, like a restaurant?
Yeah.
Oh man. Applebee's.
Oh, you were headed down the road of saying it with the noise you were making. Chili's is stepping into the chicken sandwich conversation with a new Big Crispy lineup that doesn't play small. The Big Crispy sandwich rolls out nationwide, 6 builds. $10.99, which you can get with the $10.99 3 for me deal. The basic one is simple. Hand battered chicken, mayo, pickles, brioche. There's a spicy that adds a new spicy mayo. Then they've got the honey chipotle, the Nashville hot, the buffalo, and the deluxe. I guess they've been testing these across different locations, and now they're about to roll them out. Dude, I think Chili's is not even close when you start stacking up the big chains that are like in that neighborhood. I think Chili's rules all.
I would have to agree. I like Chili's. I like the skillet stuff. And is it queso they have too?
Queso. They got rid of the queso, the skillet queso that had the little chunks. Well, they got rid of it, and everybody lost their freaking mind, so they brought it back.
Oh, okay.
But every time, you know what the sleeper treat is there?
Is the fajitas or whatever? The fajitas, right?
What?
Fajitas?
Yeah. What'd you say the first time, though? You said fajitas.
No, I didn't.
You said fajitas.
We're on the tape.
Yeah, you said fajitas. No, you don't want to play this. You don't want to play this game, Jizzy. Here we go. Okay, are we live?
No, we're not.
Oh, it's down.
Oh man.
Did it just go down?
Yeah, it went down.
You're lying.
Yeah, it did. It's up. It's still up.
Testing these across different locations, and now they're about to roll them out. Dude, I think Chili's is not even close when you start stacking up the big chains that are like in that neighborhood. I think Chili's. By the way, we need a sounder to hit when we have to go back and check the tape. Like instant replay.
Yeah, I like that. I would have to agree. I like Chili's. I like the skillet stuff. And is it queso they have too?
Queso. They got rid of the queso, the skillet queso that had the little chunks. Well, they got rid of it, and everybody lost their freaking mind, so they brought it back.
Oh, okay.
But every time, you know what the sleeper treat is there?
Is the fajitas or whatever? I don't even think I said J. It said something
fajitas.
Like with a G.
Fajitas.
Fajitas.
But what I was actually going to say, dude, the chips and salsa. The chips, their salsa and their chips, they're like the thin, crispy chips.
Oh, yes. And their salsa's like watery almost.
It is kind of loose, which would not be my normal thing.
Right.
But the crazy thing is when you get it to go, they give you the chip, this giant bag of chips, and I don't know if it's a futuristic bag or whatever, but it's got this big thing on it that tells you to microwave the bag. It's like no matter how many times you want, microwave the bag.
Does it?
So you microwave the bag, and then you got like hot tortilla chips to have with your queso and your salsa and whatever it may be.
That's pretty nice. I haven't been to Chili's in forever, mostly because there's not one right near me. And that used to be when I lived on Hillsborough, the one right there by the Ross and all that.
Yeah, we haven't been in. We haven't been in a minute. But even like I love the Presidente Margarita, and I don't like a lot of margaritas out and about, but I think the Presidente Margarita is up there with some of my favorites. And when I kicked off my bender from a couple weeks ago, that all started with Chili's, and I got the triple dipper, which was you get 2 little mini burgers. I got the chicken tenders, so you get like 3 or 4 chicken tenders, and then I got the Southwest egg rolls, all the dipping sauces to go with it. Like that's America, baby.
Yeah, Chili's, if I remember correctly, too, with the drinks, this has always been normal for me when I go there, heavy-handed with the pours.
Oh, heavy-handed. I think
yes.
they might do a 2-for-1. They might be on a 2-for-1 thing, too.
Oh, maybe. I only know of Applebee's for, like, happy hours and 2-for-1s, and I hate Applebee's.
Yeah, Applebee's major fall from grace.
Yes. The apps aren't bad. You go for apps and drinks, that's the sweet spot.
Every time I drive by, there's one right here on 4th Street, and every time I drive by, I go, I've lived in this area for how many years, and I've never been into that Applebee's. And that's a former Apple buddy. Yeah. I grew up, Applebee's made me the man I am today.
Applebee's, the best way I could always describe it is it's just like leftover food it tastes like. Like it's just like you heated it up in a microwave.
It's been there for a bit. I don't even know what my go-to. It used to be at Applebee's when I worked there was the Oriental chicken wrap, which you're not even supposed to say, but somehow Applebee's gets away with it.
I've done commercials where I've been told not to.
Yeah, it is.
Close to that.
It's got like that creamy sauce and the little crispy chicken and the crispy little noodle things in it.
Yeah. I'd be afraid to get that from Applebee's. I would be like, they're not going to perfect like, I guess I don't know who's technically in their kitchen, but when I think Applebee's, I think like some burgers and fries and crappy sandwiches.
You're giving the name too much credit. Like there's nothing like authentic about it or anything. It's pretty much a salad with chicken tenders in it and a weird white sweet dressing.
They're not breaking the mold with that creation. Yeah,
they didn't like bring in some folks from Thailand to help perfect the recipe. I do have two. I have two sweet treats that are about to hit the market. That I think one of them has been mentioned on the program today, and another one is a Hall of Famer. But let's check in on these calls. They're probably love song people. Senning Show, you're live on the air. Who's this?
Hi, this is Mary. Hello, handsome.
Hi, Mary. How are you today?
Good.
What's on your mind, baby?
I have a song by Ronnie Millsap called Smoky Mountain Rain.
I like the sound of it. Now, I did notice looking through the list, there's really zero country at all on the list. I don't know if that's because it's a Billboard thing, but this is an older country song, right?
Yes, it is. It's beautiful.
I'd like to send it out to you. Was it Mary?
Yes.
I'd like to send this out to my sweet, sweet Mary.
Yeah.
Straight from the top of the Smoky Mountain tops.
Thank you so much.
I'm away from L.A. back to Knoxville. I found out those bright lights ain't where I belong. From a phone booth in the rain, I called to tell her.
Do you think, you know how Sabrina Carpenter has that new song, I think it's called Tears or something, and it's actually like a double entendre for like
wet?
Yeah.
Okay.
You think that's what this is too? Like he's talking about the Smoky Mountain rain running down his lady's thighs.
Oh.
Smoky Mountain rain keeps on falling.
I wanna taste that Smoky Mountain rain.
Not a fan.
Hey, you've been holding on for a minute. I appreciate that. Who's this?
Hey, man, this is Vinny.
Hey, Vinny, what's going on?
Well, I just heard there's no country songs on it, but I was going to take a stab at Garth Brooks' The Dance.
Oh, The Dance is an undeniable. I mean, you want to know what's crazy about Garth Brooks? And I read an article the other day that is insane for Garth Brooks being one of the highest selling artists of all time. Only on Amazon. You can't stream his music on Spotify. Yeah. You can't do it on iTunes or
exclusive
anything.
Deal you said.
Yeah,
them, right?
Which is crazy. But that is, as a Garth fan, it's not on the list, but it's on my list, and inherently very, very.
It's on my list too, John.
Yeah, rightfully so. Thank you for that. Is it a love song? What's even happening in that song? I think somebody dead.
Oh man.
No, maybe they're not dead, but they're just. I think it's the idea of it is like being heartbroken, but also being glad that it happened. Are you with me?
Okay. Let's hear it.
And now I'm glad I didn't know. Well, I'm trying to find it because you gotta dig deep. How much more money could he be making if his music was everywhere? You would have to imagine a bunch, right? Unless Amazon just pays him so much money that it makes it worth it.
It's like maybe just that secured bag instead of having to be like, will I have great streams this year?
Yeah.
Looking back on the memory of.
Dizzy mentioned Twix earlier, and a new Twix is entering the game. Mini Twix are having a major moment, and now Twix is ready to bring something else to the table with Twix Bits. The candy maker is swapping out its signature bars for fun-sized option, combining the creamy chocolate coating and a crunchy cookie goodness in little tiny ball form, the Twix Bits.
So it's almost like Whoppers.
Look at it. That's what I hate Whoppers, dude. And
Nah.
it looks like a Whopper.
Isn't it weird how, like, everything's going the way of, like, Pop-Tarts and Oreos, where it's like, now we got 38 different flavors.
Completely unnecessary.
Too much.
I don't know if it's the attention span of our society or what it is, but I totally agree. Like, just have Twix. Have maybe a Twix peanut butter.
Yeah.
I think that's as much as we need.
Like, don't get me wrong. There's good versions. Like, I had the cookies and cream. I've had the snickerdoodles. They're not bad, but I'm like, it's getting out of hand. It's way too many flavors.
And then we had an extensive conversation when you went through the Peep debacle about marshmallows, and I don't really have tons of love for marshmallow, but I can't help but be mildly curious in this, especially considering I am a Reese's man. I guess this existed before, maybe. Or maybe not. Maybe they're just saying it's a familiar flavor. New Reese's peanut butter marshmallow cups add a layer of marshmallow flavored filling to the brand's classic peanut butter and milk chocolate, hitting stores in the next couple weeks while supplies last.
No, then see, now that just reminds me of Drew's favorite thing. What's it called?
The
Malamars? Malamars, yeah.
Have you ever
Vegetas?
have you ever had a peanut butter and fluff sandwich though?
No.
Which is that marshmallow goo type stuff. Like, I would imagine it would tap into those flavors.
That's probably why it doesn't sound appetizing. I never had that before.
Yeah, I feel like my mom ate them growing up. We never really had them. I bought a bottle or a jar of fluff probably like 6 months ago, thinking I was going to make myself a peanut butter and fluff sandwich. The fluff is still unopened in my cabinet right now.
How long can that stay fluffed and good? I feel like it's moldy now.
I don't know. I'll bring it in on Friday and we'll each take a scoop and see how it held up. Thank you, Garth. One more call, and then we got to go to break. Senning Show, you're live. Who's this?
Any song sung by George Strait is, by God, country love at its best.
Yeah, I think you're right. And Joj had a great pick yesterday with Carrying Your Love With Me by George Strait. That was a pick that she threw out there, and you're damn right. Do not go anywhere. When we come back, we will dig into John's Joints. Drew Garabo back in the building after a live broadcast at Benchmark International. We'll talk a little bit of Bolts hockey. What a game! What a game! What a fight! What a knockout! And we'll also dig into a little bit of what's going on in the world. The guy running the FBI is a very interesting man. He is now suing a magazine/newspaper for over $250 million. And he got into it with a bunch of reporters yesterday. We'll have the audio. And another person connected to UFOs has taken their own life in the last 48 hours. I will tell you who that is. We even have audio of the last podcast he did 2 days before whatever happened to him. All that and a bunch more. Coming up next on John's Joints with Drew Garabo. Keep it locked to 102.5 The Bone.
And all the roads we have to walk are winding.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. The Bone Bonus is back. The Bone is giving you $1,000 5 times a day, every weekday. Just listen for the Bone Bonus keyword at 8, 10, noon, 2, and 5. Head over to the free 102.5 The Bone app and enter the keyword for your chance to win $1,000. It's the Bone Bonus. Presented to you by Farah and Farah, Tampa's accident attorneys. FarahandFarah.com. The Bone Bonus is back. 102.5 The Bone. Real, raw radio.
Being in a crash? Don't let the system scare you. We make it simple. Farah and Farah.
Tampa.
Hey, Dad, why do people wait until it's hot out to call about their air conditioner?
Well, Badger Bob's has been doing this since 1982, son. That's just how it goes.
They should call Badger Bob's now to have it checked.
You heard Bob Jr. Now's the time to check your heating and cooling system. So Badger Bob's is offering up to $2,000 in cash incentives for early planners. Get your free estimate at BadgerBobs.com. Badger Bob's, a funny name, but we're serious about service. It's who we are.
License CAC 1815977, CFC 1428238, and EC 1300924.
Sometimes you just need a change in life. If you're working a job you hate, if you're regretting your career choice, how about the world of aviation maintenance? Working on jets and planes and flying objects and being trained right here in beautiful Clearwater, tinkering and doing hands-on work. The National Aviation Academy will not only have you trained in just months, but you'll be entering the workforce in no time. Change your life and make the decision today, and check them out at naa.edu.
Tag in the ultimate refreshment with Seagram's Escape Spiked at WWE. Bringing the heat at 10% ABV and knockout flavors like Slammin' Me Happy, Pineapple Powerhouse, and Slammin' Blueberry. Seagram's Escape Spiked. Choose your flavor. Feel the power. Step into the ring. Seagram's Escape Spiked. Pick up some today at your local convenience store. Always drink responsibly. Favorite malt beverages with certified colors. Copyright 2026, the Seagram Beverage Company, Rochester, New York. World Wrestling Entertainment, LLC. WWE marks are used under license.
Hey, it's Alex Flores from Ferman Chevrolet in Brandon. You know, as a veteran, it's important to me that men and women who served our country always feel welcome here because you deserve it. And there's a reason we're #1 Chevy dealer in Tampa. At Ferman Chevy Brandon, we say yes. Yes to transparent pricing, no dealer add-ons, no inflated markups. Yes to paying top dollar for your trade. And from me personally to all my brothers and sisters who served in the armed forces, yes, you are always welcome here. Come see us on Adamo Drive or visit FermanChevy.com. Ferman Chevy of Brandon. Together, let's drive.
Guys, this is a cat named Mo for C4MH, the Center for Men's Health. Let me ask you something. 10 years from now, when your liver, kidneys, or even your heart starts failing, are you really going to be thinking about how much money you saved on that dirt cheap knockoff testosterone? The stuff that just showed up at your door that you actually injected into your body, or that doctor who chose big profits over your health. Here's the truth. Most men's health clinics out there use cheap, unapproved testosterone because the margins are huge. It's not about your health. It's about your cash. That's why I've been telling you for over a decade to go to C4MH. Dr. James D. Raspino and his team have been treating low T the right way for over 15 years with approved pharmaceutical-grade testosterone. Real care, real labs, real exams with 18 local treatment centers and even $45 express care. Don't risk your health to save a few bucks. Go to C4MH.com. That's C4MH.com. Real, honest, low-T care.
My name is Attorney Bill Sansoni. You might know me as Dead Air Sansoni from the Ask the Dom Show. I represent people accused in crimes in Hillsborough, Pinellas, Pasco, Manatee, Polk, and Sarasota counties. I also represent clients in federal court across the country. If you have been arrested or accused of a crime, call me, Bill Dead Air Sansoni, at 813-361-0874 or online at sansoni-law.com. Offices, Tampa.
While most dealers want your tax refund, Ken Canley Kia wants you to save it. And with more new inventory than any Kia dealer in Tampa, that means more savings for you this tax season. Make your refund go further with up to $5,000 off MSRP on 2026 Kia Sorrentos and up to $4,000 off MSRP on 2026 Kia Sportages. Shop over 850 vehicles at KenGanleyKiaNewportRichie.com. Uncle Sam took his share. Now you keep the rest.
For offer details, call 727-853-1393.
As the old saying goes, size matters.
At Morgan & Morgan, we have over 1,000 lawyers and nearly 6,000 people on staff.
But at the core, this is and always has been a family business.
Our family watching out for your family.
Call us or email us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, even on a Saturday or a Sunday.
And if you ever have a problem, call our mom.
Morgan & Morgan.
For the people and your family.
Injured? Dial Pound Law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
ZipRecruiter.
This hour of Senning Show sponsored by Trajan Wealth. Retirement planning built on trust.
1025 The Bone. Wheel Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. And now, back to Senning Show. It's time for John's Choice with your host, John Senning.
Afternoon at 3 o'clock. We attempt to bring you the biggest news stories, the weirdest news stories, all rolled up in perfect joints with some nuggets of life scattered throughout. I am John Senning. He is Dizzy and making his return after a live broadcast at Benchmark International Arena, the one and only Drew R. Garabo. What up, buddy?
Hi, nice to be back in this nice studio.
It is nice here. Nice little safe cocoon. Get to control your own dump button. It's pretty sweet.
We have a dump button now?
Yeah, no, yeah. They tell me. They tell me that it works.
We got to hit it for it to work.
Oh, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like it doesn't work.
Doesn't work if you don't hit it.
John's Joints being brought to you by marijuanadoctor.com. Glad to welcome them back to the show. And they're offering $30 off that initial certification for your medical marijuana card. Tons of great dispensaries out there. They get all sorts of different products. But first, you got to get your card, and marijuanadoctor.com makes it super easy. You book at one of their many locations. There's one near you. If you're in the state of Florida, you'll find one near you. Pick your location, book it, use the code BONE30. You'll go in, meet with the staff and the doctor, and be shopping at your new favorite dispensary that same night. I don't know why you've waited this long already, but stop waiting and make the decision. marijuanadoctor.com. Use code BONE30. How were the vibes last night in Benchmark International Arena?
Intense. It was the vibe of a playoff team that's down 0-1, very afraid to go down 0-2.
It was interesting because I was watching the game on the Canadian feed for whatever reason. It was the Canadian channel, and I felt like they made all sorts of little digs about Benchmark and about the quietness of Benchmark. And I have felt that before at times. I don't know exactly what it takes or if it's the certain night to get everybody fired up throughout the whole entire game. I think it was, I'm trying to think of the moment. It must have been the tying goal. It must have been the tying goal where they made it a point to say repeatedly, that's the loudest we've heard this building since the beginning of the series. And there was a clip going around online. I wonder if I can find it real quick. The Montreal either podcast or radio station was trashing.
That guy. Yeah.
This might be it. Hold on. Oh, yeah, this is it.
I don't like this guy.
I have it.
Beady Canadian eyes.
Like the atmosphere in that building, does it compare to the Canadians, the Montreal?
I'll try to be polite. It was no joke. It's like, don't try to compare any market to Montreal's market.
Oh my God.
It's not even close, guys.
Terrible
like people,
accent.
they think they know hockey. They think it's so loud. It's not that loud. The only time it's loud is when they want a penalty, and they complain about every single play in the stands. Actually, a funny part, I was doing my job on TV Sports, really relaxed. I was just looking at the game, taking notes, and we're on that little platform, and under me, there's the season tickets, right? Like people are sitting there, and there's an old guy. I'm saying old, like let's say about 65 to 70, and I cheered on the first goal from the Canadians. Anderson's goal, and then it got disallowed. He turned around, looked up.
It's not the fight. Pretty much he just had words with the guy. There's not really a story there, but yeah, it's I've also been in. We were there when they won the cup, which was probably the loudest sporting moment that I've ever been a part of, and it just went on forever. Like I just remember thinking, everyone was screaming for 30 minutes straight. So I don't know. I did see some pictures last night as well that Montreal was represented fairly well in the crowd. The picture I saw was weird because I don't know when it was taken, because it looked like the stands were kind of empty and just a big cluster of Montreal fans. I don't know if they were all together or what, but did you notice that there were more than...
No. I think during regular season games, I've seen more representation from other teams. They were there, but I didn't feel like it was overwhelmingly red. We do have a problem with maintaining our enthusiasm. I wish that, like, from the moment the puck was dropped till the end of the game, people would just go ape, you know what?
Yeah.
But they just don't.
And I don't know exactly what to attribute that to. I remember, and it was regular season, but it was actually against Montreal when we went during Christmas time, and I took Trent, and we sat down, and we were probably halfway through the first period. He leaned over, he goes, "Do I need to whisper? It's really quiet. I didn't know it'd be so quiet in here." And I went, well, that's not good. And so I hate that just because we already have a target on our back as Florida. Like, there are so many people out there who's like, we just have to make sure that a Florida team doesn't win. It's really becoming Florida versus the world in the NHL. So I think we already have a target on their back. So to give them any ammunition to say, the old library, it's a library in there, is something. And I don't like giving the rest of the country anything to use against us.
Same. And when we scored that first goal, I thought the place should have gone absolutely bonkers. And it really didn't. Great game. We could have lost it at the end of regulation again because of a dumb penalty by Sabrin.
Thank God we killed that penalty because that was just stupid. And I was kind of surprised they switched it to a minor because he wasn't really anywhere near the puck. He totally hit him from behind, and that could have went sideways.
And wasn't that our biggest issue in the season? We had the most penalty points.
Yeah.
And second place is like 200 minutes behind us or something.
Dumb penalties.
The Canadian intermission people were really, really going in on why, like, that was the reason we weren't going to go far in the playoffs, was because we're not meant to play that style. And that it is interesting when you think of, like, the tactical element of fighting and skirmishes and everything, because what you've got to do is push it so far that they end up being the ones that get the penalty. And I think we do that okay at moments, but early in the game, I think we failed at that. But, dude, the Hagel knockout, in the moment watching that, one of the coolest things. And Hagel's body language and the way that he was acting when he did the hand on the ground, and then he did the good night. He did the crying. I mean, if you had to put a C on anybody at this exact moment with Hedman out, he is the guy. And that was I don't know that I've seen. The feed we were watching also had a view that I have not seen on the internet that was from the other side, and it was almost a zoom in right on his face. I mean, connected, clean on the jaw.
Oh yeah,
put him down, and you don't always see hockey fights with a punch that lands so clean
against a big guy. Yeah, he's smart to go in low and bring him in. And as soon as he started swinging, he just nope. Eat that one.
Boy, he was on another level, and Corey Perry was on one last night. Thank God we got him back.
And I think it's interesting, and I read something this morning that said, I don't know if it was a Miami publication, but it said, the Panthers are still affecting the playoffs, and it pretty much said that the Lightning built this team this way, this physical, with this kind of grit and ability to fight and turn it up to ultimately challenge the Panthers. I mean, they obviously didn't know at the time they weren't even going to make the playoffs, but that's happened a couple times, I think, over the last few years, where it was the physicality that kind of got us. And right now, that's almost our style. I mean, we got some dudes that are there to hurt people, and let's hope we can keep that train rolling.
Two things. Did you see Perry sit on their bench? Like,
yes.
He just sat his ass on their bench. And I learned this from Randorf yesterday. Can you believe that before that tying goal, that Nikita Kucherov was 0 for the last 16 playoff games in goals?
Really? Was it that long?
the last 16 last night was his first goal in 17 playoff games.
I remember having the conversation last year about when do we say something about Kucherov not performing in the playoffs, but I didn't know it was
that bad. That's insane.
That bad.
Historically bad. But he's, I think, 9th place all time when it comes to points scored. So he's getting assists, just no goals until last night when we needed that one.
Somebody, it must have come across my ex or something, maybe even yesterday, the Kuch parade interview. Dude, that
version of Kuch is the best Kuch.
And I think you only can get that version when we win a cup. Like, I don't know if that guy shows up at home. I don't know if that guy shows up on a random Saturday night. I think that man has to win a Stanley Cup to have that version.
Was
that him?
Use the dump button.
Yeah, dump that.
Yeah, that was
Did you
baby, back to back. That's how we do it.
What do you think of this team?
Unbelievable. Nobody can beat us.
That's Kuch?
Yeah. You know, it's an unreal team. Everybody would play hard. You know, I wish we could keep everybody, but it's business. You know.
Dude, buzzed up. Yeah, I mean, well documented.
Yeah.
NHL players just party harder than anybody else when it comes to winning. Goes
full
championships.
Ric Flair.
He really does. Dude, speaking of Ric Flair, I guess he came out and did an interview today and said he was banned from. He tried to go to WrestleMania and they banned him.
How could you ban the Nature Boy?
Because
he's the Nature Boy.
He threatened
I know
somebody.
what I've accomplished. I know what I've done. I feel like, and I do feel this way, that I should have a red carpet wherever I go.
Wherever.
And I'm not afraid to tell you that.
Okay.
I didn't get invited to WrestleMania this year.
Humble.
I threatened to beat up Tiffany Stratton's husband last year. I wasn't allowed to go.
Oh, so he
Trish Stratus' husband?
No,
Ooh.
Tiffany Stratton.
Oh, okay.
She's kind of like a hot new up and coming girl. She was dating another wrestler, and I guess he threatened to kick his ass last year at WrestleMania. So he was.
Why wouldn't they want him back?
He was banned. He was banned this year. So
who else is on the outs with the WWE? Like, who else could show up to WrestleMania historically and have them ban them? Anybody else like really on the you know what list?
I don't know that there really is anymore. They've made peace with a lot of people. I know a lot of people don't feel they get the respect. Like I know that some like legend type people, Kevin Nash, he cut a promo on Monday and said that the legends were treated like trash and that they had them all at the Hall of Fame for like 6 hours and they provided no food for them. They're like, they had all of us there for 6 hours. There was not a bite of food. So I don't know. I think a lot of these guys probably feel like they don't get the respect that they deserve.
Virgil.
Yeah. Virgil is another. He died. And he also, right? Virgil died.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, no, yeah, I think you're right, because I remember there were those sad stories coming out about nobody talking to him at a wrestling convention.
Yeah, he would be posted up there, and then it's always so crazy, man. I don't think from, like, feeling alone, I don't know that there's another entity where the fall from grace is so quick and so bad. Like, you can be filling, or at least in front of 80,000 people at a WrestleMania, and then 3 years later, you're at a bingo hall attempting to sell a $5 signed photograph of yourself. Like, life comes at you very, very quickly.
Hey, have you ever done an appearance where nobody showed up?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's an empty feeling, isn't
Absolutely.
it? It's been a minute, but like you'll do one like out in the middle of nowhere and just nobody shows up.
Yeah, well, it's also so this run of what the last few things I've done have been better than ever before, but it's almost presumptuous to think that people will go so far out of their way just to like come to a parking lot and say hello. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that out loud, but it's like, I think people are just gonna be like, oh, I want to go just to get a chance to bask in the glory of John Senning. Like, I feel like the average person who listens to the radio casually is not going to change their day if it's just we're somewhere that they already don't have to go.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like if it's a party or if there's an event and we're having fun, you go and you get to mingle with people. But if it's like somewhere, yeah, I think especially depending on where it is, it can be it could be tough.
Yeah, like those old school, like, hey, you're going to be at Batteries Plus on a Saturday morning at 10, or a Metro PCS Saturday morning. Do those Metro PCS remotes.
The remotes, I do have
Those
to say,
were hard.
I think the remotes really are kind of
dying.
Kind of a thing of the past. I mean, thinking back to when I started promo, it would not be crazy for us to, and I know they're still working gigs, but like for the Bone alone, you could get up and have a gig at 10 and another at 2 and another. Like I remember vividly this one, we were at Punch Boxing in Brandon, and then we went right from there to a car dealership
across the street.
up the road. Yeah. And like those were commonplace.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't
Promo John, what would he be called now? Do you know what they call them now?
What do they call him now?
Event specialist?
Close.
Event coordination specialist?
Tent monkeys.
Tent monkeys. Activation specialist.
Get out of here.
Activation specialist.
Crazy.
Dude, what man?
I mean, like, it's a nice, I mean,
it is
give
nice,
a nice title.
but also, imagine if I was an activation specialist, Promo John would have never lived.
That's true. Activation specialist
Activation John. AS John. I don't know.
That sounds actually nice.
I don't know what I would have been called, but sometimes you don't have to make everything. So I don't know if this is completely factual or if either of you know the truth on this. I heard so the salespeople, at least some of them, are coming back, and they gave everybody offices.
Yes.
And I heard they also changed their titles.
Yes.
What are they called now?
They all I can speak of is my buddy Frank, who has the office next to us now. He is not a salesperson.
Yeah.
He is not an account executive. He is a media consultant.
Media consultant. Yeah, I think everybody who got an office is a media consultant now.
I don't know how I feel about that term.
Well, I when I worked for the Magic and our title was ticket sales rep, but when we would make cold calls, you don't want to make people feel like you're selling something right away.
Got you.
So my bit would be this: John, you're a business owner.
Okay.
And I'd go, hi, is this John Senning?
Hello, this is Mr. Senning. Thank you for calling.
Oh, John, my name is Drew Garabo. I'm an entertainment consultant with the Orlando Magic.
Well, who do you entertain? What kind of entertainment you do? You're like a dancer, a singer? You sing me a song, mister.
Really glad you asked. I see that you came to a game back in 2001.
A game of what?
Basketball with the Orlando Magic.
Oh, yes, I love
What'd you think about it?
It's no fun.
No
Too many white people. I don't feel safe around that many whites.
Well, let me tell you, we've solved the problem now because if you look at today's NBA, the white man is a disappearing species.
Oh, yes, down with the white man.
That's right. I am down with the white man as well. So
hell yes.
Let me just get that credit card number, and I'll put you down for 41 home games.
You did not entertain me at all.
No, you're entertained.
You said you were an entertainer, man.
Are you not entertained? So, yeah, you don't want to let them know immediately you're selling.
That you're selling. And I get that.
You're like you're taking a survey.
Yeah, and as somebody who could never do sales, really, and I've tried, like just taking away the term sales does feel better.
It feels a little better, but then as you lead them into it, like, how has you experienced the game? Great. Would you like to come to more games? Sure. Well, let me tell you, what would you think if I told you that I could get you to 41 home games this year for
you
less
are
than
a salesman.
$150 a month? Exactly.
You told me you were an entertainment manager.
Right, and that's when I'd be like, okay, I got to go.
Yeah.
John just inspired me for my next commercial.
Dude, selling is rough. Every one of you out there humping it right now in the sales world, you have my utmost respect. That is a tough, brutal business based on rejection.
Have you done sales?
Of course. I feel like I was just about to say 90% of the people behind these mics have done it because it's like the gift of gab. You are great for sales if you can do that because you're selling yourself. You're not selling the product.
What were you selling? Were you like making cold calls?
Well, no, it started as like anything from like being in retail,
used car stereo, stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Smiling and dialing.
DVDs and barbershops.
You'd be pulling up with a trunk full of speakers.
Hey, my boss says I can't go back to the warehouse with these beautiful Sony speakers.
That is funny. When you mentioned the radio tie-in, I wonder, just because I know so many are, I wonder if sales and service industry are the two biggest former professions of radio people.
Yes, but I bet dwarfing those are people who've never worked any other job other than radio.
Really?
Yeah.
I think maybe. I guess maybe more or less so now maybe than before. Just because there's less spots.
The last job you think Mike Calta had before getting into radio?
Oh, that's
pizza guy.
Is that true? Do you know that as a fact? Oh.
Is that racial stereotyping?
I have no idea.
I would say I have no idea either.
He doesn't seem like the type that would be a work in a restaurant or be a salesperson.
No,
So it could be radio. It could have been the only thing he's ever done.
I think Galvin was a bartender, right?
He ran a bar.
Yeah. So I mean, that's a no-brainer. Same thing with Burke. I remember he owned a couple bars in Texas. Burke. What about Billy Madison? What'd that dude do?
Oh man, Billy Madison.
He strikes me as
I've never met the guy. Sorry.
All right, just throwing out some questions. What about JP? What do you think, JP?
He was definitely a delivery guy. I do know.
Okay.
That. I do know that.
All right. Delivery guy.
Pizza delivery.
Pizza delivery.
He used to say when it would be snowing, he'd like pack snow on him and go to the door, and be like, "Hey."
But he was young too. He got into the game of radio young and was a promo. He was a promo John.
Yeah.
He was
JP
he was a PJJP.
Promo John.
JP.
He was a PJP.
Oh man, what about Monica? What do you think she did before she got into radio?
Go ahead, I already know.
I don't.
You don't, well, guess. Then.
NBA starting
John's.
center.
JP's. I mean,
drape hanger.
This is how we got on the subject of like the name change thing.
Stripper.
What's a job that names something very over the top and it's in food industry?
Sommelier.
You mentioned it. This place you love. Used to love this place.
It's not Chili's.
No.
First Watch.
No. Subway.
Oh, Subway.
She was a sandwich.
Oh, a sandwich artist.
No way. No way.
Back in the glory days of Subway too.
She does love a 12-inch.
She's from the era of 2. She was an operator. I'm like, you're that old? Were you like,
a
phone? Can I do right now?
She was an operator?
Yeah.
That's good times.
Oh, gosh. All right, good times.
FBI Director Kash Patel slapped The Atlantic and its reporter Sarah Fitzpatrick with a defamation lawsuit after the outlet alleged in a report that he has a drinking problem and that it could pose a threat to national security. Filed on Monday in the U.S. District Court of District Columbia, the lawsuit, which seeks $250 million, claims the magazine's story initially titled Kash Patel's erratic behavior could cost him his job. They claim it's categorically false and defamatory. They published it on Friday, and man, the podcast dudes turned high-level governmental figures does not seem to be an experiment that is working. The Dan Bongino thing went. I think the problem is people fall in love with you, and you can say all these insane things that you think you're going to do, and then whether they can't do it or whether they get paid off to not do it, you just end up looking like a fool. And I don't know, maybe somebody thinks he's done something for all of the threats of bringing down the cabal and getting the Epstein list and all of those things. Like, I don't know what Kash Patel has done that would be circled as his big shining accomplishment as the head of the FBI.
I would say chugging beers with the U.S. men's hockey team was probably his crowning achievement.
I'm on the job. I'm the first one in. I'm the last one out. I'm like an everyday American who loves his country, loves the sport of hockey, and champions my friends when they raise a gold medal and invite me in to celebrate. I've never been intoxicated on the job, and that is why we filed a $250 million defamation lawsuit. And any one of you that wants to participate, bring it on. I'll see you in court.
Explain the computer login issue. Just explain the computer login issue. You were not able to log into your lawsuit contends that you were not able to log into the system. What did you think after you were unable to log into the system?
Let's have a survey. How many of you people believe that's true? Hang on.
Did you communicate?
You asked the question. Let me answer it.
No, let me.
No.
He's not answering.
Yeah.
He's hosting a survey.
Everyone that you thought you were fired after you were unable to log into
The problem with you and your report, don't cut me off. You asked the question.
Straightforward question.
The problem with you and your baseless reporting is that is an absolute lie. It was never said. It never happened. And I will serve in this administration as long as the president and the attorney general want me to do so. And every time you guys report false lies, every time you guys raise baseless questions, when we are here to talk about the Southern...
I gotta tell you, dude, the White House parties are probably rocking, dude. Pete Hegseth, Kash Patel, dude. The booze is probably flowing. Keg stands, high dollar bottles.
Never heard his voice till just now.
Dude,
it sucks.
It's
terrible.
It has
no depth.
It has no pizzazz. Like, as the guy who's leading the FBI, I want him to step up there. Like, this guy sounds like... I don't know what he should be doing.
Poverty Law Center, $3 million decade-long scheme to fraudulently fleece Americans. You are off topic.
It's a simple, straightforward question. Did you talk to anybody about whether you thought
the simple answer to your question is you are lying, and every time you do so, I've answered your question. It's simply as follows. I was never locked out of my systems. Anybody who says
your
it,
lawsuit says the opposite. Your lawsuit contends.
anyone that says the opposite is lying. Thank you.
That you filed.
Spicy.
Zesty.
It is funny being a journalist or like a sports journalist where you just poke the bear.
Yeah. Oh,
That
yeah.
seems kind of fun. It's like, but really, you couldn't log in, you dumb bitch.
But I don't think it used to be. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't know which came first: the fake news claims or the media being like combative at times. But it does feel like now, like it can pop off at any moment in a briefing room.
Who's that old lady that used to sit in the front? Helen, I think
Keller?
Crump or something.
Oh.
I think her last name might have been Crump. She was like a really super old lady, and she would get chippy with every president from like Ford.
Oh, she
Carter,
she laid down
Reagan.
the groundwork.
Yeah, she didn't care, and Obama and like they would poke fun at her a little bit. Like, you okay with that, Helen? And I think she passed a couple of years ago.
Yeah, it's
not Helen Crump. She was on the Andy Griffith Show. I'm
Helen.
sorry.
Crumpin.
Oh, is that a crump?
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't know the dance well enough to know the joke. Before we go to break, I just wanted to play this because it just brings us back to that conversation about the people, if they feel like at this point, no matter how big their voice, that they want to speak out against the president. And I think Tucker Carlson, probably for the longest time, was probably the most loved right-leaning voice on Fox News, and now that he's off that, he's got his own platform. And for him to come out and say things the way that he said it about Trump, very interesting. But not a lot of people from another side or the middle seem to be willing to take him at face value. Here's what he said yesterday about being tormented by his decision to support Trump.
You and I and everyone else who supported him, you wrote speeches for him, I campaigned for him. I mean, we're implicated in this for sure.
Yes.
It's not enough to say, well, I changed my mind, or like, oh, this is bad, I'm out. It's like in very small ways, but in real ways, you and me and millions of people like us are the reason this is happening right now.
Yes.
So I do think it's like a moment to wrestle with our own consciences. We'll be tormented by it for a long time. I will be. And I want to say I'm sorry for misleading people, and it was not intentional. That's all I'll say.
Crazy.
Wow.
Just crazy.
Why is Tucker the only one saying it, and why is he like the first one saying it? Why can't more people follow suit and go, we were sold a bill of goods?
I think it's
pride.
I think it's a little bit of pride and probably a little bit of fear of the unknown, because I think you can't put the toothpaste back in the tube on everything that's already done. But let's say there's a 4% chance now, and maybe it's more than that, that this Iran things get totally cleared up. And on the other side of it, everything is great. We have cheaper gas than we ever had before. The stock market is firing, and we're in a better place than we were before it. I think people are kind of scared, because once you go against them, I don't really think you get a second chance. You can't just be kind of going back to presidents of old. Like, I think certain supporters and certain people could speak out, and you could say, well, I disagree with you on that point, or you're wrong on that point. In this era, it's if you speak out, you're a low IQ loser who everybody hates, and you should just shut your mouth and be fired. So I think it's, do you want to enter that realm by saying what you really feel? And I mean, I think Tucker's the biggest. I mean, Megyn Kelly, I guess, follows under that, but it's been weird with her forever. Candace Owens and those, but nobody, definitely not mainstream. But I think that comes down from the top. Like, if you're on a television network, I think that would probably, like, if you're Jesse Waters and you say that, I don't think you necessarily have a job the next day.
Especially with the FCC chairman being in Trump's pocket, looking to, penalize people who speak their mind about it. But what if the 1% chance that, like you said, Trump's been playing 3D chess and Iran has no more nukes and life is better, then we all just got to go, damn.
Yeah, and that's
you
the
got
thing,
it.
is all of that's possible.
Sure.
And that doesn't make anything that the bizarre stuff, the Easter stuff, whatever you really hit you some sort of way, the fake Jesus doctor, all of that, whatever really bothered you, like, it doesn't change any of that if he ends up turning things around. You just have to decide, which I guess we already decided based on the fact that he got elected, that the moral compass isn't a major thing. Don't go anywhere. When we come back, plenty more joints to fire up. I do I will touch on the newest UFO expert who did or did not kill himself in the last 48 hours. And we have to at least touch on the mothballs. Somebody, after just last week, we were championing St. Pete and the supporters of the Birds for moving the concert. They moved a movie that was supposed to be filmed in St. Pete because of the birds and the wildlife. And now a dirty actor out there trying to kill birds. Who is it? We'll get to the bottom of it next on Senning Show.
Let's not talk too much. Grab on my waist and put that body on me. I'm coming now, follow my lead. Come coming now, follow my lead.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. Stream Real Raw Radio live. Anytime on the free 102.5 The Bone app. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Our biggest two traffic problems right now are both in Hillsborough. In Town and Country, an accident's been causing some blockage westbound along Hillsborough Avenue just before Longbow Boulevard. We also have one northbound on Dale Mabry just past Deers. This is Jim with traffic.
Rear-ended by a dump truck. A man suffered brain damage no MRI could detect. Farah and Farah used expert medical evidence to uncover the rare condition and secured $5.7 million. Let Farah cook, Tampa.
Get down to Crown. Get down to Crown.
Crown Hyundai, where brand new offers just dropped. Like a 2026 Elantra SE, just $159 a month. Or a 0.99% APR. Or a 2026 Hyundai Tucson SE, just $219 per month. Or 0% APR. Each comes backed by America's best warranty. 10-year, 100,000 miles with Hyundai Owner Assurance.
Get down to Crown.
CrownHyundai.com. For full details, call 1-800-298-8368.
Hi, I'm attorney Fran Hosh. Being involved in a car or motorcycle accident can be stressful. I've dedicated my career to helping accident victims and their loved ones. If you need an attorney you can trust, give me a call today at 866-LAW-FRAN. We will give you a free case evaluation and won't charge you any fees unless you recover money. Give me a call today at 866-LAW-FRAN, 866-LAW-FRAN, or visit me online at lawfran.com. Main office, Palm Harbor.
At AutoNation, we make it easy for you to go. Right now, get 0% financing on your favorite new vehicles. You'll save thousands of dollars in interest alone. Plus, shop a wide selection of fuel-efficient vehicles available now at AutoNation. Hurry, drive the car you want today with 0% financing. Go to your nearest AutoNation now. Less stress, more go. Visit AutoNation.com for eligible vehicles. 0 APR for a limited term with approved credit. Cannot be combined with other offers. Expires end of month.
Overheard at the Hard Rock Bet Party.
I just got another NBA offer from Hard Rock Bet.
A Hard Rock Bet promo at the Hard Rock Bet Party? That is so meta.
That's not meta. That's Meta World Peace. Meta. Tell them about Hard Rock Bet.
Hard Rock Bet has it all. Live odds for every NBA game, every player prop, same game parlays, you name it. It's the only place I play these days.
Okay, now that is meta.
Hard Rock Bet. Roll with us. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about your gambling? Call or text 1-833-PLAY-WISE.
Hey, it's Mike Calty here to tell you about my friends at Stingray Chevrolet in Plant City. During the Stingray Different Sales event, they're making room for summer inventory with one-time pricing below market value. Plus, the Stingray difference means you can trade up for less. They're paying top dollar while values are high. Keep the cash or use it to trade up and save even more. But don't wait. The best will sell fast. Visit StingrayChevrolet.com. Together, let's drive.
Stingray Chevrolet. Relax, enjoy the difference.
Be the Thunder and cheer on the Bolts this postseason at Benchmark International Arena. Single game tickets for all Lightning first round playoff home games are on sale now at Ticketmaster. This Lightning postseason is presented by Advent Health.
Hey fellas, it's JoJo here, aka Judge Juicy. We need to talk about something serious for a second. Your penis. If you're suffering from erectile dysfunction or PE, so is your partner. Most importantly, you don't have to live with it because at Prestige Men's Medical Center, they restore men's sex lives. Even when Viagra and Cialis don't work, their painless breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE regardless of your age or your medical history. 98% of patients see instant results right there in the office before you even leave. Men, you can now last longer. And the best part of Prestige Men's Medical Center, your consultation and first treatment are free. Qualified patients even get their testosterone check for free. Do yourself the favor and call today. 813-499-2888. Get your confidence back. Get energized. Get back to your old self. Call today. 813-499-2888 or go to prestigemensmedical.com. And that's my final ruling.
Pet owners and parents know the struggle. Every time dogs or kids go outside, they track mud right back in. If you're tired of scrubbing floors, you need Muddy Mat, the anti-mud mat that cleans paws and shoes before they ruin your home. Only Muddy Mat features thousands of ultra-soft microfibers that are 5 times more absorbent than ordinary mats, instantly trapping dirt and water to protect your floors. Put it by every door, under pet bowls, in the kitchen for spills. It even makes a perfect bath mat. And it's 100% machine washable, so cleanup is effortless.
Since getting Muddy Mat, I don't worry about what my dog gets into. His paws are clean the second he steps off.
No more mopping. I love it. Thank you, Muddy Mat. Right now, get a free medium Muddy Mat with your order of 2 or more mats at buymuddymat.com. This offer is only available at buymuddymat.com. That's buyddymat.com. Don't wait. Get your free Muddy Mat today at buymuddymat.com.
Badger Bob's is now servicing Tampa. Beat the heat. Get any size complete AC system for only $99.99 a month. 0 down in an unbeatable lifetime warranty. Go to BadgerBobs.com today. New Metal is back. Elysian Space Dust IPA presents New Metal Mayhem. Friday, April 24th at Janice Live. Throw it back to the loudest, angriest era featuring Crawling, Got the Life, and Nookie tributes. $10.25 tickets on sale now at JaniceLive.com or win them from theboneonline.com. New Metal Mayhem. You'll scream every word.
Involved in a car accident? We understand the pressure you're under. Call Farah and Farah. Tampa.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Toyota.com. I'm Fox 13 Chief Meteorologist Paul DeLegato. Partly cloudy skies this evening, then becoming mostly clear later tonight. A mild night will stay in the mid-60s. Coming up on Thursday, a mix of sun and clouds and actually a small chance of a shower. That would be good. High temperatures back in the mid-80s.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to Senning Show. With your host, John Senning.
Welcome back to Senning Show. We got some more joints to fire up. I'm John Senning. He is Dizzy, and that is Drew Garabo. He's the host of Drew Garabo Live, and he's got your next opportunity to win $1,000 at 5 o'clock. So make sure you're keeping it locked right here to the bone, whether we're giving away money or not, but especially if you want to win some money. These here joints brought to you by Bubble Down Car Wash. I love Bubble Down. And you should love Bubble Down too, especially if you are passionate about keeping your vehicle clean. The summer months are here. Maybe you're planning some beach days. You get that sand in the bottom of your vehicle. You got to go back through. I just washed it yesterday. Better go back through. With the unlimited membership plan, that is a reality. Go through as many times as you need. They have locations in Tampa, Brandon, Riverview, Wesley Chapel, Palm Harbor, Spring Hill, and the newest in South Tampa on Southdale, Mabry. Get in today. You will have the cleanest car in town every time you pull down. Do you, it's only right. What is it called when you have like a politician on and you have to...
Equal time.
Yeah, I have to offer equal time because we started the program today talking about the fact that all of our coworkers are at Raise Day. And the big boss last night, Jason, threw out the last-minute idea of, well, you guys should just broadcast there. And then instantaneously remembered we're banned because of Gio. So I text Gio about the incident that happened all those years ago, and his first response, the first one text line was, let me make sure I read it properly, it was Drew's fault too.
That hurts. There are many reasons Gio could say bad things about me that are true. I searched my memory banks, and I remember that day fondly. I ate a mac and cheese
I was
cone.
going to say, yes, I for some reason, the only thing I remember is, first of all, carrying all the equipment from Ferg's to the Tropicana Field.
Believe you guys said
and
that.
then also something to do with a giant mac and cheese cone.
Yes, I ate one of those. They put us up in that home plate club or whatever it was called at the time.
Like Chase or
yeah.
Was it the Chase then?
No, Hancock Bank, I think club.
Yeah. It was very bougie.
Yeah, it was, and they put us back there, and I remember having a great time. I always thought that like it was an urban legend that they got pissed that we described something that happened in the game. But if you said you heard it at a promo meeting,
it was a funny thing because I don't know if I told you years later. I don't know when I told you, but like nobody really seemed to know that. And I just happened to be in a promo meeting, and they were like, "Oh yeah, they don't want us back because the station that had the rights to the Rays, I don't know if they're monitoring us or what, but just because Gio said, "Oh, home run by Longoria," that there was supposed to be no calling of the game."
Well, that radio station, I found the hard way, is capable of anything, even some underhanded illegal tactics to go against the competition. By the way, hi Jay Retro, I saw you last night at the game.
Oh yeah, did you guys bond?
I said hey to him for the first time since he almost got arrested for stealing equipment that belonged to us, and I was like, "Hey Jay, what do you say?" And he just kind of gave me the nod of someone who had been caught red-handed stealing a piece of broadcast equipment and almost getting arrested for it. Can't imagine why I'd hold a grudge.
I found he was a sweet guy. I worked with him, but he sounded like
hey, dude, there's some really nice crooks.
We all make bad decisions in our life.
Oh yes, 4 of them.
He stole they got the Comrex. They took the air card for the Comrex at a bowling at a Pin Chasers
Who
gig.
was he with? Like a different radio company at the time?
Yeah, the DAE dudes. It was 4 DAE dudes, including their program director at the time.
Oh my God!
They stole, and we caught them on video.
I was gonna, oh man,
because I was like working the crowd or whatever, and I came back and our air card was gone from the Comrex, and they had been giving us dirty looks like the whole time. So I went to the manager at Pin Chaser. I said, "Hey, you got a camera?" He's like, "Absolutely." I said, "Can we take a look at it?" He goes, "Sure." Sure enough, clear as day, this dude Toby was like a manager.
So he
for
didn't
iHeart.
Jay wasn't the one that pulled it out of.
Correct.
Okay.
They were all lookouts. They were all accomplices.
He was a spotter.
They were accomplices.
Yeah.
Yes, and so that guy Toby just totally on video just. Whoom, and then he saw the cops walk in, and he tried to run out the side door.
I can't wait to see him next time at Dignitary and be like, "I got to check my pockets around you, dog."
Dude, I think he'll find that hilarious.
He seems tight with that lady that you have had on a couple times.
Julie Stewart-Banks?
Yeah, right. That's the girl. They were doing like the TikTok videos together and stuff.
They were, but she's back up in New York now because Gabby came back.
Oh,
so
she's not like in the loop. She's out of here now.
She's floating in the wind, looking for her next gig. I know, and I love having Gabby back, but Julie was great too.
It was good to hear from Gabby.
Yeah. Oh, she was so great.
Environmental advocates are raising alarms after what they call a deliberate act of sabotage at a key shorebird nesting site just days before the protected birds are expected to arrive to nest. Officials say mothballs were scattered across a section of St. Pete Beach where black skimmers, a protected species, not to be confused.
Yo, don't be filling up that tank at Wawa, dog.
Not to be confused with a brown thrasher. Where the black skimmers, a protected species in Florida, start nesting on May 1st. Mothballs contain pesticides designed for enclosed spaces and release toxic fumes when exposed to open air.
Dude,
experts warn they should never be used outdoors. Volunteers and bird stewards spent hours on Monday removing the mothballs from the sand to reduce the risk to wildlife.
What a stench, Diz. You ever smell mothballs before?
Not falling for this.
No.
I have.
How'd you get their little legs apart? It's one of my favorites.
I knew it was something. I was like, "This is too much."
That is a bad smell.
Yeah.
I mean, that is a rancid aroma.
It is.
Keep snakes away too, right?
What's they keep snakes away? Yeah, and everything.
Trouser snakes. They, this. I know that it probably isn't, but it is crazy. We just had this large, big budget event that had to be moved off of the beach to protect the birds. And the week after that gets announced that they're booted off the beach, somebody's sabotaging the very birds that were meant to be saved by moving that. Like, I don't know. It could just be an angry individual. I'm not saying that the people behind the entire event did this. Just the timing of it was so much talk of these birds and protecting them. It is it's It's pretty crazy that it happened right now.
It's funny because you did ask me if I know the smell of them. If I were when I was a kid, used to love the smell of them because we go to Trinidad all the time, and they're all over the houses in Trinidad.
Yeah,
whatever out. And
remind me of my granny and grandpa. Like the old people would have them in their closet to keep the moths away. The moths.
Oh, okay.
They would eat clothes like moths eat linen or whatever. So that you throw them in your closet.
They have this woman. She's the Coastal Wildlife Advocacy Group head, saying the fight to protect birds is a constant battle, and calling this situation disgusting and ridiculous. I wonder if they could catch this person.
Yeah, I would imagine there's got to be a camera somewhere, right?
So they're. I don't think. Wait, hold on. I'm
just ask Jay Retro. He was the lookout.
I was gonna say it.
Yeah, got you.
There is.
Sorry, Jay. I love you, dog, but it's a funny story.
All of the local businesses are putting money together to get a reward. Twisted Tiki, Riptide, Squid Ink Tattoo, Dune Savers, Florida Tiki Tour, Suncoast Tattoos, all getting together to get a reward to get the mothball dropper off the streets.
Say, John, as a cryptozoologist enthusiast that you are, I don't hear you speak of the Mothman very frequently.
I love the Mothman. I think we did a Mothman. I don't know if it is. Maybe that was the day we were here. We talked about the Mothman for some reason because there are some legitimate things that tie back to the Mothman. That damn bridge collapse up in Ohio where a bunch of people saw the Mothman. I think things have happened like overseas, big tragedies where people saw the Mothman ahead of time. I don't know. Is it the devil? Is it an evil spirit? But I think I feel okay about it.
All right.
I feel okay about the existence of the Mothman.
The movie was good. That Mothman Prophecy.
Yeah, Richard Gere. It's a really, really good movie.
It's a horror film?
And it's so much of it, even if you don't believe everything about it, the things that happened in the movie really did happen.
Yeah.
Like the bridge collapse and all of those things really did happen. And a lot of people believe that this Mothman appeared as an omen before these terrible tragedies.
You gave up on X-Files, didn't you?
Yeah.
Before you finished it all?
Man, shouldn't have.
Before I finished it all. I mean, I maybe made it like 5 episodes in.
Oh, dude. Yeah. So much, like the Jersey Devil, like so much great mythology in that show.
Are you talking about now? Like you tried to rewatch it? Or
I
back
never
then?
watched it then for whatever reason. And then I
used to
think
love that.
years ago, I went back and gave it a try. And I was into it for a bit. I also know that Danielle was not feeling it. So it's tough to have a 575 episode series to watch.
So good, dude. That chemistry between Scully and Mulder.
Yes. Horror films and all that I don't think scare me because I watched them at such a young age, like the Dusk Till Dawns, the X-Files with my mom. Watched it all the time. And I used to love. I wanted to be an FBI agent because I thought they looked for paranormal and aliens. Come to find out, it's just criminals.
They got a Bigfoot episode. They got to have a Bigfoot.
Dude, they have multiple
Bigfoot.
bipedal hominid episodes.
Well, this goes right in the same wheelhouse as that. Another day, another UFO expert dead. UFO expert and American author David Wilcock tragically died on Monday. Rumors regarding his alleged passing began to circulate, and according to emergency communications, who tended the call, a caller near this is across the pond said a man was suffering a mental health crisis. They reported a male outside armed with a weapon, and at that time they didn't know if he was alive or dead. But when they got there, he had died to a self-inflicted gunshot wound. And so this guy, he was a major part. He's big on the old, like ancient aliens. He was on a bunch of the ancient alien episodes. And this was on his podcast,
Nirvana,
less than 48 hours before he
died of a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Air quotes.
Yeah.
I'm excited to be here.
This is Wilcock.
Every day that I have on Earth is a gift and a blessing, and I'm very grateful for that. Because frankly, people are disappearing, scientists are going missing. Now they're saying they're going to investigate this. The president himself is saying they're going to look into this and see if anything's going on. It's a little bit scary. I got to say, it's a little bit scary. But you guys knew that I might still show up, even though it was last minute and I've had a really rough week. Like, that's kind of like every week. But somehow we keep on making it through all of this.
48 hours before he killed himself, he's talking about how scary it is that all of these scientists and UFO people are disappearing and dying.
His name, is it Wilcock?
Yes.
he co-authored a book, I believe, with Gianni Farfood, and on the cover it said Wilcock Farfood.
I don't think I read that one.
Oh.
I don't think I'm familiar with it.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty extensive.
Do not go anywhere. Drew Garabo Live is headed your way. All kicked off with Jacob 2 times. We'll find out what other radio stations have created new segments over him.
You know this song? You know the significance of it?
It's the greatest rock song of all time.
Well, no. The brand new Muppets roller coaster at Disney that's replacing the Aerosmith coaster, the Muppets are going to be singing this song.
Oh, I did not know that.
Question about Jacob. So that wild thing was real.
That's real.
I thought that was like AI you did as a joke.
Oh, no.
The song was AI.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the song was
okay.
That would be nuts.
I thought you were saying his whole appearance is over there.
So he appeared and you made that as a joke. Okay.
Within seconds, which is so scary.
Absolutely insane. We'll be back live tomorrow at 1 p.m. Another edition of Senning Show. Thank you so much, Diz. Thank you so much, Drew. Tomorrow we'll have our buddy Just Call MOE with us. And then at 2:30, Matt and Zach will join us on the line. They're going to let us play their brand new song, world premiere, as well. So it'll be a hell of a program as we push through the week. But before we really get out of here, you know, me and Drew love telling you about our buddy, Jeff Borum.
Well, we love telling you about him because selling a home and buying a home are among the most important decisions you're going to make in your entire life. You want a guy you can totally trust, and that guy is our guy, Jeff Borum.
Jeff Borum's the kind of guy you want to beat the drum for. Get it? Beat the drum?
I
That's
do.
the thing people say, right?
Yeah, they do, and you just did.
Yeah, I did. Thank you. Because Jeff Borum knows this area, and you really want somebody that you can trust. Moving, it can happen for a bunch of different reasons. I think the average person is like, oh, it's a happy time. Oh, you're moving, new house. But what about if you get divorced and you got to sell a home, buy 2 new homes, or maybe a stressful job position where you got to move in a short time? Those are the situations that motivate Jeff and his team the most because they want to take all the stress out of the real estate world. You've got to make the call to Team Borum, powered by eXp Realty.
Jeff will give you options. Buy your home, sell your home, or rent your home, and there's no risk. He'll let you out of the contract at any time. Go with the guy you can trust, the guy we know and trust, Jeff Borum, BORHAM for Team Borum.
Thank you so much, everybody who called, participated, hung out in the room. Have a great night, and do not go anywhere. Your next chance at $1,000 comes up at 5 with Drew Garabo Live and a cat named Mo. Bye-bye.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. We are Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone. Elysian Space Dust IPA presents New Metal Mayhem. Friday night, April 24th at Janus Live, featuring Crawling, a tribute to early Linkin Park. Crawling. Got the Life, the Korn tribute. And Nookie, a Limp Bizkit tribute. Get free tickets from Elysian Space Dust. Get them at Rockhouse Live, Niagara Tap, Thirsty First, and Detroit Liquors. Head to theboneonline.com for more info on tickets and how you can get free tickets from Elysian Space Dust IPA at 102.5 The Bone. Special thanks to Clean Earth Systems. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Accident activity continues in Town and Country, westbound on Hillsborough Avenue, just before Longboat Boulevard. It's causing backups toward Memorial. There's possible blockage along Big Bend Road at US 301, and an earlier wreck is still clearing northbound on Dale Mabry just past Beers. This is Jim with traffic.
Badger Bob's is now servicing Tampa. Beat the heat. Get any size complete AC system for only $99.99 a month. 0 down in an unbeatable lifetime warranty. Go to BadgerBobs.com today.
If you have been in a car accident in the past and have settled your case, I may have some good news. Some unethical lawyers have people known as runners who come directly to your hospital room or home and solicit your case. It's a disbarable offense. Anyone that would hire these scumbags needs to have their heads examined. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Now for the good news. If this happened to you, we will sue these lowlifes and fight to get all your fees back. And then look and see if these bottom feeders also malpracticed your case and sue them for that too. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. Visit forthepeople.com for a free consultation or call Pound Law on your cell, pound 529. If someone does this to you, call the Bar Association and report them. Let's fight these bums. Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com. Injured? Dial Pound Law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Spring is here, and it's time to level up at Crown Honda. The Honda Spring event is on, and the savings are in full bloom. Ready for an upgrade? Put a spring in your step with a new Honda Civic LX, just $169 per month. Or a new Honda Accord LX, just $217 per month. Don't wait. Drive home your Honda today. Online at crownhonda.com. The better way to buy and service. Call 800-722-6439 for complete details.
If you want your windows there in weeks, pick up the phone and just text Reese.
Congrats to Adrian and Mary, last year's winners of the $25,000 in new windows from Reese Windows and Doors. At Reese, installation is included and most windows are installed in under 8 weeks with a lifetime guarantee that's going to transfer when you sell your home. And now is your chance to win them for free. Just text the word WOW to 20129 to win $25,000 in new windows from Reese Windows and Doors. Text WOW to 20129.
Tag in the ultimate refreshment with Seagram's Escape Spiked at WWE. Bringing the heat at 10% ABV and knockout flavors like Slammin' Me Happy, Pineapple Powerhouse, and Slammin' Blueberry. Seagram's Escape Spiked. Choose your flavor. Feel the power. Step into the ring. Seagram's Escape Spiked. Pick up some today at your local convenience store. Always drink responsibly. Flavored malt beverages with certified colors. Copyright 2026, The Seagram Beverage Company, Rochester, New York. World Wrestling Entertainment, LLC. WWE marks are used under license.
Mike Calta here for Shark Coast Tactical. Are you still running junk gear? Yep, it shows. This Saturday, April 25th, Vortex, Huxworks, and Strybog are taking over Shark Coast Tactical. Top-tier optics from Vortex, precision, clarity, no excuses. And Huxworks suppressors, cleaner, quieter, and built for people who actually know what they're doing. Reps will be on site, so stop guessing and get it right. They'll have deals and giveaways and a shop that does not mess around. They're often imitated, never duplicated. They're open slinging freedom from 10 to 6 daily. They're on Bee Ridge Road in Sarasota, or find them online 24/7 at sharkcoasttactical.com. Get there on Saturday and tell them Mike Calta sent you.
This is Greg Trzynski from the Original Mattress Factory. I want to share the story of a couple I worked with recently. After receiving a quote from a competitor for a mattress, they visited OMF and found a mattress that was a great fit for them. They were so pleased with our quality and value that they ended up purchasing 2 mattresses, a box spring, headboard, and frame. Their total at OMF was roughly $400 less than what they would have spent on just the one mattress at the competitor. If you're ready to get better sleep for less, visit us at originalmattress.com.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting